Beaners, what the fuck is up, y'all?
Hey.
Special spoiled beans, bonus beans with the motherfucking president.
Bonus.
Turn up, nigga. We got the president of the beans. And yo, right now, y'all, we are literally watching the 2010 Auburn Mississippi State game, week 2 of 2010 for Auburn. And Daren Bates, the guy who started in this entire game, started this whole season, does not know how this ends.
Yeah. It's a mystery to me. It's spoiling my beans.
We're going to start the episode once we finish this fucking game.
Yeah, this game is insane.
You want to give a comment? It's fourth quarter, 52 seconds. Auburn is up 17-14.
Right. 3rd and 14 with 50 seconds left. Mississippi State heaves the ball downhill. Ooh.
There you go, Nico.
There's Nico Thorpe.
With the pass
they with the flag. Oh, hell no.
Flag on the play.
How does this game end?
Whoa.
It looks like they're about to go score, don't it? Look. That's a
D
Ford. That was his red shirt
D
freshman year.
Ford.
His red shirt freshman year.
Yep.
He's an Hassan guy.
Yeah, Niners. Any Niner mention, I'm very happy about.
Yo, 17's cold as hell.
Yeah, he's still in the league. Shit.
Did they miss a field goal to lose this game?
Nah, because Clemson was the niggas that tricked that one off. I guess so.
Oh, he dropped it.
Beat it out of.
Oh, wow.
Nico Thorpe.
That's my dog.
That's your dog, guys.
God damn.
One time we all went to Vegas with Nico Thorpe, and we saw this man fucking live.
Live.
We saw this man fucking live, bro.
Nico Thorpe knows how to have a good time.
That's it. Yeah, the receiver got to finish it. Fuck all that. There you go, Neat.
Damn, the receiver just dropped
Auburn
that. He should have caught that.
Mississippi State receiver just dropped a wide open catch.
Right, so Mississippi State's down 3 points. They're at the Auburn 41.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. 14 seconds left in the fourth.
34 seconds. You can't say that.
34. Oh, okay.
It's okay. 34 seconds left. Quarterback drops back. Throws to his left. Deep.
Pass defended.
Pass defended.
That Washington?
Yep.
He had a great season.
Hell yeah.
He had a great season.
He crying because he dropped the ball.
Fuck.
He must have kicked. They must have missed the field goal. Or went for it on 4th down.
They had to go for it, but
they went for it on 4th down. Nico, they went at Nico ass.
And they go throw to Nico. And just horrible ball.
Bad throw.
Defense wins the game.
Damn.
Defense won the game.
Okay.
That's the one. Daren, we prepped. Just so y'all know, because we're not coming in like, what the fuck is this episode?
Yeah.
We prepped for him.
Yeah.
But you guys, we came in, nigga. We were watching this highlight because he was prepping himself.
Yeah.
CTE's real, guys. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about how real.
Yeah. God. But yeah, we were prepping for the 2010 Auburn season, man.
So the reason our president is here right now, Beaners, Daren Bates my man flew all the way out to L.A. Just to do a bonus beans where he spoils the entire 2010 Auburn National Championship run. Daren Bates, everybody. Daren Bates.
Daren Bates.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming back, bro.
Oh, come on, man. You know I got to pull up and I started seeing too many people guests, and I was like, I need to get back in there.
You got to get, I saw some guests. He said, what the fuck these niggas doing here?
Yeah, let me go and get in that bitch.
Brian Simpson, you bitch.
Brian Simpson, he was great. The Malik.
Yeah.
The nigga's tripping. That nigga tripping, bro.
Yo, you box, would you give Malik hands for?
If me and him?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm beating his ass.
Listen. Malik just got so offended. He can really box.
Listen, bro, cause that's what I'm saying. I kick too, nigga. I'm on the You know what I'm saying? I do all that MMA shit. Nigga, we can throw hands, we can kick, we can wrestle. I'm with
bro, you stupid, fool.
I'm with
all
the
right.
shit.
Off the cuff, how much do you remember about this season?
I mean, I remember like the major games, like LSU, Clemson game, Bama game, Georgia game. Shit, I couldn't even tell you who we played homecoming. I don't remember that shit.
Damn,
I forgot there would be a homecoming game.
All our questions were about the UT chat game.
Yeah.
Was that the homecoming game?
Ole Miss game I didn't play in because I had separated my shoulder the week before.
You did. I remember that.
But I remember watching, against LSU.
That's coming up. We wrote this down.
That's
we wrote this down.
Okay.
That's coming up. Yeah, we'll get into that because we definitely.
Other than that, man, I mean, obviously national championship game. But shit, yeah, I mean, who else was there? Arkansas State game. The only reason I remember somebody from there because that's what I committed to. So I had a bunch of niggas I knew.
We'll get into that. You definitely committed there.
Shit, who else? I don't remember who else we played.
Man, you guys had a fucking crazy season. For us off the cuff to look at it, it was like, damn, It's crazy how many close games y'all had. They called y'all the Cardiac Tigers.
Yes, that's what they
Did
called
you know
it.
that? That's what they called y'all.
I heard
They called y'all the
that.
Cardiac Tigers, bro, because of how many close games y'all
Yeah,
had.
you can see why. It's
There was a lot of fucking close games, man.
Yeah.
Like this Mississippi State, I don't remember that jump being close like that, but we won that jump.
Bro, defense.
a lot of straight up comebacks too. Like not
Yeah.
even close games.
Yeah.
It was
Like y'all had to
like-
Mahomes some shit, fool. Y'all had to
Yeah.
fucking come back,
Yeah,
bro.
like double digits a lot of the time.
Said first South Carolina game, that was good. That was right after Clemson.
Clemson was a great game.
Kentucky game.
Kentucky game was fucking amazing, bro.
That game was crazy. Hell yeah.
Bro, all right, we'll get, guys, if you don't
Arkansas,
know,
one nigga Josh had 3 picks,
our president,
2 picks.
he was the starting safety for the fucking Auburn Tigers his freshman year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Freshman year, fool. Freshman year, how'd you guys do? What's your record? Do you remember?
9-3.
9-3, and you guys won the bowl game.
Yeah. We won 9-3. We were like 8-4, 8-5, some shit like that. But yeah, we won the bowl game.
I remember you won your
Long
freshman
ass-
bowl game.
Who'd you beat?
Long ass bowl, Northwestern.
Northwestern, I
We went
remember
to
that
like
shit.
3 or 4 overtime.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, it was crazy. I remember that. It was crazy as fuck.
Crazy shit. Man, Nigo had the game-winning tackle
Mhm.
from literally at the 1-yard line.
Burns was y'all's quarterback.
No.
No, he won
Chris
18.
Todd.
Chris Todd.
Chris
What was
Todd.
18? What was Burns' quarterback?
He was 18. He was quarterback the year before I got there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then they
I'm all
moved
for
the
it.
receiver, and Chris Todd was starting quarterback.
So that's how freshman year. Freshman year.
Do you remember what bowl?
Outback.
Outback. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Goddamn
I was
right.
hoping it was going to be one of those weird name bowls, but Outback.
And then sophomore year.
So,
This is sophomore year, right?
sophomore year, yeah, national championship year. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, just before we get it.
And I got moved down to linebacker too. That was the year.
Yeah, you got you because I noticed you weren't in the back like you weren't strong. So you were like damn near a cat position, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you looked like you were roving all the time, but you were straight up linebacker.
Because they would always just put me to the. I would go to the pass and strength. So I'm mostly on tight ends and
Yeah.
receivers and shit. So but we play like LSU, Georgia, and Bama. Nigga, 2 running backs back that bitch, 21 personnel, nigga, and you got to put your big boy pass on.
The big boy pass. I fucking love that, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because that's all they ran. They ain't do all that spreading and shit. Nah, not like Arkansas State, Mississippi State, they spread a little bit, but them niggas, oh no. They putting 8 niggas in the box, nigga, 2 receivers, fullback, or just a tight end, 2 tight ends, and running that.
We coming right in down your fucking
Hell
throat.
yeah.
Hell yeah. God, I mean, I love that kind of football. Hey, okay, preseason, pretty much. This is spring camp. Spring camp 2010. How do you feel? How does the team feel? How do you feel?
I remember this. I tell everybody this little story, but this nigga, so it's a dead period that you have right before spring practice can really begin.
Yeah.
So it's like a little dead period, but the players can still go out and practice and do shit, but we have to do it on our own. Like the equipment people can be out there, just no coaches, so we'll just do our own 7-on-7, do our own 11-on-11, because you got seniors that's gonna make sure
This shit get done.
Yeah, like it was just no slap dick shit session or something.
Yeah.
So then.
Such a coach. Such a coach now. The fact that you said that. Wow.
Slap dick session.
Yo, definitely going to be coaching Pee Wee football soon. This guy.
Some
I
classic
can never
SEC
coach those little
slap dick.
kids. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hey, little bitch, get your little ass.
Go ahead, goddamn slap dicking. Bro, you know what though? I used to hear that shit so much. Like, slap. That's why he said it. I was like,
It's
whoa.
ingrained in my mind. Fucking a whole bunch of coaches' references. I can't get them out.
So you're 11-on-11. Y'all are feeling it.
Yeah,
No
so-
coaches out there.
So no coach out there. Then they was like, hey, it's a new recruit coming in that junk. That nigga's supposed to be cold. So he coming out while everybody like we on field 3, and obviously the building by field 1, so he got to come down this ramp and shit. And I was like, damn, we got a new DN in this bitch. Hell yeah, nigga. Ooh, we finna eat on defense. Mine said that's the quarterback.
Damn.
like,
So you
what?
saw Cam and you thought he was a defensive
I thought
player.
that man was a DN. And I was like, man, nah, hell, that's probably a tight end or something. DN, but nah, that nigga ain't no quarterback. Shit.
Had you heard? You'd heard about him
No.
or no? You never even heard about this nigga.
No.
No.
Didn't hear that y'all. We got some JUCO guy coming in, national championship guy.
Yeah, it was that, but it was like.
But what I mean, because JUCO dudes come out all the time. I feel you on that. It's like
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
always
Like,
JUCO
all right,
dudes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that nigga, he was. I mean, I guess there's some adjusting from doing playing JUCO. Then you come to Auburn, because I remember we was defensive wise. we didn't think that man was that good like that. Cause he wasn't able to run the ball though. Cause you know what I'm saying, he wasn't able to run the ball in practice.
And you ain't hitting. Y'all ain't like let's light this. Yeah, let's see what's going on.
But I know as far as like when throwing the ball, we was like shit. We ain't got to worry about him running, taking off. So we just gonna sit back this bitch and just
pick this motherfucker off.
Well, that really limits the game.
You feel me?
Damn, in practice, yeah, you're right. I mean, but also in my head too, that makes him a better thrower. He has no choice.
Absolutely,
he has no choice.
So, yeah, absolutely. And I feel like he helped us. Well, yeah, because after a while, he did start, like, training count-wise, he did kind of start running a little bit. But, you know, obviously still couldn't tackle him. But, shit, he felt like he just was using that shit to just work on his conditioning or some shit.
I'll just be like, I'm just going to take off all the time.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's what he started doing in practice. So, niggas was like, God damn, all right. So, but the first week one, it was like, I know we kicked them niggas' ass. And it was just like.
Arkansas State, week one.
Arkansas State. And then it was more like, all right. It's just Arkansas State. We put up 52. Everybody scored. Defense.
Everybody.
You get the ball. You get a touchdown. Nigga. You get a touchdown. Everybody was getting in the end zone.
Did that one feel good, or not? Just because that was your previous commit? Like, did you want to? Because you were committed there out of high school. And I mean, when in Fran's junior year, this is. Like right going to your senior, this looked like this is where you were gonna go.
Yeah,
or right at the end of senior year.
End of senior year. Yeah, I'm talking about. I went through basketball season without a football.
Yeah, it's like this. You're going to Arkansas State because in my head it's like, oh, Daren's going to Arkansas State, and then what? A couple weeks before?
Week before signing day.
Yeah,
a week before signing day. Trooper Taylor brought his bald head ass in. Shout out to you, Troop.
Big Troop.
Hey, he can't hang in that junk. He was actually watching Big Tip. Remember Aubrey Phillips?
Yes, Aubrey Phillips. I do remember Aubrey Phillips.
He was like number one. Number one tackle in the country in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, and he had committed to Florida State, but he played basketball too. So we were like in the gym fucking off, and he like threw me a little baseline alley-oop, and I just dunked that bitch on somebody. And Troop was like, "Hey, does he play football?" And they were like, "Yeah, coaches. I'll go see the coaches." And then right then, I guess he called Eugene ass, and I remember I had to stay for like basketball practice about to end, and Coach Townsend told me they just come to the office real quick. And I went in that joint, and I sat there for like an hour or something. I guess, they were on the phone going back and forth, and then they offered my ass, and I was like, nigga, hell yeah.
Like that, just like that. No bullshit, no.
Off a dunk.
I didn't need to think about it.
Off a bro, you know what else that happened? In the movie The Blind Side. I don't know if you know. That nigga dunks the ball, and then they're like, hey, get him to Briarcrest. You know what I'm saying? That's not supposed to happen in real life.
That's true. You were just a white mom away from being a movie. That's all I was missing.
The Tuies. I go be the Tuies kid.
Hey, we're get some Taco Bell and $1 million life. Hell yeah, dog.
Eat tacos for the rest of my life. Goddammit.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I didn't know that full story, man. I never knew that. That's fucking amazing. Off a dunk, fool.
Off a dunk,
that's
bro.
wild.
And also a really good senior year. Also, it wasn't like you dunked and this nigga watching tapes like, oh, this nigga sucked, but that dunk was that nigga. It's like, why'd you recruit to play basketball here?
Hey,
your senior year highlight tape was fucking at Olive Branch was insane, fool.
Oh man, yeah, that shit was fun, bro.
What were you in high school? Were you safety as well, or were you just
safety,
everywhere? Okay.
play running back, and little
wide receiver too. Yeah.
Slide.
Okay, yeah, you sort of high school. You sort of do everything. Oh, you do stuff more, right?
Yeah, when I left Christian Brothers, because Kevin Pussass Castro
wouldn't play you on offense.
Would not put me on offense.
Somebody
told me a story the other day.
That's our coach. That was when we played together. Yeah.
Somebody told me a story the other day. Like in the game we were playing Melrose.
Yes. And wait, my junior. Yeah, I'm starting. I remember this game. I definitely remember this game.
At Christian Brothers.
No, junior year was in the Melrose in Bridges Bowl.
Okay, then it was
sophomore year was Christian Brothers. Yeah.
Sophomore year coach. My dude was like, he played safety, and dude was like, man, I remember they gave you the ball the first time you bust that over 15, and all reason you got tackled because you tripped. And he was like, you got to talk so much shit. And then like the next play, you get that bitch again. I must have had 2 left feet that day. He said he tripped, like, and then he hit me, and then I got up, was like, oh, I'm gonna turn up on y'all niggas now, and I didn't get the ball no more.
Damn.
Didn't get the ball no more the rest of the game.
Damn.
Let me tell you something from being there.
Damn.
That sounds about right.
No more touch.
They didn't fuck with you on offense at Christian Brothers. I
don't know why.
Do you remember the game? I don't know if you remember this. This is 7-on-7. Me and you caught 7 touchdown passes.
I threw that bitch money.
We called it money.
Money.
Yo, I threw him. I can't. In the 7-on-7, I threw this nigga 7. I counted because 7 touchdown passes. They would not let him play offense.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's all.
7.
That's
I don't understand.
That's whole pussy ass for you. That's whole pussy ass cash for you.
Yo, don't talk about Coach Cam shit like that.
That's what he said.
Hey, come on.
Hey, I'm just calling it how I see it.
I don't. My feelings towards this nigga have gone. But I'm sure it's different. Also, he didn't tell me I wasn't gonna be a D1 player, and I now play in the NFL.
Yeah.
So that there wasn't that dilemma as well.
Yeah, he always been my arch nemesis. I feel like him and Eugene Chiswick has both of them niggas.
Coach Chiswick.
Really?
Ooh.
What's going on there? Or what went on there?
So after this lovely year we had,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have thought that nigga was out there playing ball. He won national championship.
Oh.
Yeah, it went from you can walk in his office. After you get Natty, win Natty, obviously you get money. So you get all put in new shit in your facility. Like they got to start doing not obviously, but they redid all the coaches' offices.
Yeah.
Right.
The coaches got to get their nice.
They got to get their shit.
offices.
But and then that was y'all's first natty since what, like 1950 something, right?
Yes.
So this is like a monster deal. I can't imagine.
Yes,
yeah, on
absolutely.
campus.
So then we got
Well, yeah,
new weight room.
Coach
and
is
shit.
always first. You got to take care of the people who get paid.
Yeah. The million, you got to get paid.
Yeah, you got to take care of the people.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
We talking, huh?
So they did the coach office, did the whole weight room, got a brand new bubble. What else? Actually, the bubble came before or during. Yeah, the bubble came during. Yeah, the indoor.
The indoor.
Okay.
It came before. But still, anyway. So then it used to be like, man, you just go see Chiz if you need him, or if he needed you to come see him.
Open door policy.
Open door policy.
Open door policy. Yeah, open door policy.
Man, it was after the national championship season, so it was more. It started to be you got to make an appointment now. Like you got to call his secretary. His secretary gonna call you and tell you, hey, come meet him at this time. He be like, but I got class. Well, you got class, or you gonna come see Coach Chiz? Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. And that's when I was like, fuck this nigga. Who the fuck you think you are, bro?
This is your whole junior senior year. He's like this.
Yes. This nigga got a big ass picture of him blasted on the equipment truck. It's him with the Eagles and shit and the Tiger.
Damn.
Shit, Chizzy feeling himself.
Yeah, you feel me?
I didn't know. This is crazy.
He thought he was the legendary guy down the highway. He thought he was Nick Saban.
He thought he was Nick.
Nigga,
Clearly.
You get one little smell of pussy. You get in that shit, now you think you the man. You think you a pimp now. That's what I want to tell you. You think you a motherfucking pimp now.
Yeah.
Think you got all the hoes, huh? Nah, nigga, you ain't got shit. Because obviously you can't do, he didn't do enough with our junior year. I feel like we supposed to have been right back at it.
Yep.
You couldn't find bro. Shout out to all the quarterbacks. That was all
I knew you were about to say quarterback. Yeah, go ahead.
But sorry. I don't know what the fuck they had on the offensive side. I don't know, but we didn't have no quarterback for real.
Yeah. That was that was the problem.
That's literally how they did for the next season. Because only 5 players was gone, 5 seniors, that was it. Because Gene Chitty kick off the rest. Yeah.
Why?
Before he even got senior year. Oh, man. I remember my nigga Tyree Robinson, man. That nigga was going to be the next Mike Vick, but left-handed, wore number 7. Well, he didn't get to wear number 7 at all because that shit retired. But that might gonna be the truth.
Vic Field,
Sulphur Spring, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Left hand and launching that bitch. I'm talking launching the ball, bro. Like he was a little runner. He could run, like obviously he could run, not like Cam obviously, but he was throwing that hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he failed like 2 drug tests. And might kicked him out.
Hey.
But it's other people on our team that failed, nigga, in the 20s. They still there.
Really? And so did the coach just not like him?
Absolutely.
Did it just come down to like personality?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
I guess, but it wasn't like it was more like person. And Chiz got on more of you gonna do what I say. Like it was always his way, or
he put his own face on the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember this
he
nigga
was
said
definitely feeling himself.
Bro, we played Ole Miss my senior year. We was like, I don't know what the record was, but we was obviously only had like 2 wins at the time. This was like week 10.
Damn.
This might come in the locker room after the game, after the loss. Nah, that game I balled. I mean, down the other game I balled out that year, but that might came and said something. I'm not gonna get fired. I'll leave when I want to leave.
To y'all though.
Yeah, to us. But I wanted to crack up laughing so hard when I heard that bullshit. Nigga, you 2-8, and we not finna be Bama this year. take your happy ass on.
That man said that let me tell you something. Iron Ball, I know what's gonna happen.
I know.
That man said, I ain't gonna play with you, bro.
Come on, bro. Bro, you want to know some more green shit?
Yeah, I want to hear all the green shit.
Yeah.
Before you get into it, air it out, baby. We know how the game's
anytime y'all really want to hear me say, have extensive time, you go to the Raw Room.
You go to the fucking Raw Room. Beaners.
That's what you really can hear. But I got these stories here, but I got some other stories on the Raw Room. But this is also on the Raw Room. This man. So the 5 seniors, right? That was my senior year. We was I ain't gonna say their names, R.I.P. to Lutz though, but I ain't gonna say nobody else's name.
Dude, we were watching this dude's highlights. We'll get into Lutz. Fucking was killing, dude.
Murdering.
This nigga went off
True,
that season.
Fuck Gene for that because he told him to come back.
Really?
Yeah, he shouldn't have came back.
Should have went to the
He
league.
got hurt. Yeah. Fuck this up.
Man, college football.
Damn.
Pay these niggas, bro.
So then, but look. So we go look. So he ended up getting fired, obviously.
After your senior year?
We lose to Bama.
Okay.
They fired that like a couple days later. And I remember some of the
They hired Malzahn?
Yep, because Malzahn had already went to Arkansas State.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he was like, no. So some of my seniors was like, hey, bro, fuck this nigga. Let's not just go. Because you got an exit meeting. You have the last meeting with the team. Saying his little farewells.
Exit meetings.
Yeah.
I had to do it once.
Yeah.
I remember most of this stuff.
So we had
the code words at least.
We had the exit meeting, then we had the last team meeting with him, and he saying his goodbyes and shit. So them niggas like, man, fuck that nigga, let's not go to that hell. I'm like, say no more. I get a text message saying that I'm the only one that didn't show up. Them niggas, I wasn't gonna go either way, but them niggas some hoes for that shit.
Also, how funny is it that happened to you twice that you didn't go to an exit thing? In high school, this happened. Remember we told this story?
Yeah.
This happened to you in high school. In the exact same situation, Dan.
I'm like, damn.
We're slowly finding out that Daren doesn't like leaving.
Daren has a problem with closure. That's what I'm learning about my nigga, dog.
I just run away. Just fuck it. I'm just gone, bitch.
Okay.
But after that, that's when we started after the Arkansas State game. Then Mississippi State was out.
That was the game we just watched. 2-0, crazy ending.
Crazy ending. This Clemson.
All right, let's get into Clemson. Let's get into week 3.
Even crazier. Because them niggas was cold. They had Andre Ellington in the backfield.
He was going off. He had a monster
Harper.
game.
That nigga was like 6'3", 230.
Big boy.
Running that bitch, nigga.
He made a fantastic catch in the end zone.
He did. He made a crazy catch in the end zone.
I remember that John. That John was beautiful. And he threw a pass. He threw it to Jerron Brown. Shout out Jerron, because I always tell you, bro, every time I see you, we appreciate you for keeping us undefeated because you dropped that goddamn pass.
Jerron, shout out to you, baby.
Appreciate you, my boy.
2010's on you.
Hey, that nigga, because we was like, we know Jamie finna run this bitch. That nigga threw that hoe, and that nigga Jerron just dropped that bitch.
How do you feel, going back to the Harper touchdown, how do you feel as a player on the field when you see someone make that play against you?
Oh, your bro, you like, damn.
Okay.
You did that shit. But you ain't gonna go up and say, hey, good job, bro. Hell,
But you just like, as you walking up, you like, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just look, fuck.
Damn, I didn't like that he did that.
That shit was clean.
That's just gonna be on sports. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know.
And I'm getting away quick, so I don't want nobody thinking
Yeah, you're
it's
like,
my fault.
I don't need a big 25 on that on that highlight.
Damn, look at 25. Got his ass. Hell no, bro. That wasn't even me, bro. I just fucking was hustling, and look what happened. But shit, after that, that was the game, but Big Nick, well, he obviously, you see him, the game before that, he was snapping. That's when he really started balling, and it was tearing Kyle Parker ass up, like, pressure on his ass.
That's quarterback.
Nick.
Yeah, remember that's Nick Fairley. It was light at 9 and 11. He hurt him. He knocked him out. He knocked him out the game. We know what to say. He knocked him out the game.
Yeah, that man was toe about
I
that game.
have a question about the Clemson game. What was said, if you remember, you might not remember, what was said at halftime, bro? Because y'all were down. Remember, y'all were down 17-3. Y'all are the season's on the line. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all lose, this is a big problem. You know, like, because it's like, oh damn, we lost.
Yeah,
I mean, you're out of conference, luckily, but still a problem.
I think we weren't even top 10 yet.
No, y'all were not.
You were 16.
16th. So that's why this would have been a big problem.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
because the rankers don't know how to quite define your team yet.
Yeah,
so
because too early.
Yeah,
so if you lose, it's a big drop.
Do you remember halftime in this moment? Because Cam's not having a great game either. He's throwing picks. He's not having a good game.
Right.
Oh, that nigga did number 2. I think it was the safety that picked his ass off. Remember how he caught that bitch? I don't know if you saw it, but that shit was. He came off from like a little trap. They had him like trap corner, so that he, face seeing the inside, seeing the thing come back. This nigga just one-handed that bitch, nigga. Only reason he could have scored, like got up and ran that bitch back 50 yards because college you down, you fall, it's over with. But this nigga caught that bitch one hand, nigga.
I remember getting picked up, but I didn't even remember like that specificness of it.
Yeah, it was clean.
I just remember the offense in the first half really didn't do much.
Yeah,
and they were running the ball really well.
Their running game was
early.
Good. So do you remember anything that was said at halftime, or was it or did y'all just like come out and then everybody kind of got back in the because the second half groove was crazy.
Man, it really was. This nigga Josh Bynes, Zach Etheridge, them niggas like would come, like what I'm saying, just tell everybody just calm down, just tackle, nigga, just do what the fuck you supposed to do your job. And
damn.
And then when it got later into the season, it was just like we ain't got to talk about this shit at halftime, niggas. You know what's up? Let's go. It was just like some shit was just fucking click, bro.
Yeah, the groove that y'all get in later in the season, but it's crazy. How many close games before y'all get into that? Like, let's start whipping niggas' ass.
Like Clemson, like them niggas. They lost because if you can see the last play of the game, them niggas drove the ball down the field and finna kick a field goal. I think we called the timeout like in the middle of that bitch, and then they came back the next time. So I'm on the edge of the line of scrimmage, just playing the wing for the faking shit. And nigga, I'm just watching, make sure everybody on sides. Nigga, I see the snapper just pick up the ball and put it down real fast, nigga. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And they still snapped it and kicked it. It was good. And then I was started. Me and Nico got going the fuck off.
Yeah.
That's when they finally threw
That's when they threw the flag.
After the
flag. The flag was late. The flag was really late. We were like, because I watched the kick go in and I was like, what? I was looking at the score and I'm like, well, this isn't right.
He double pumped that bitch. And I'm like,
illegal snap.
The legal snap on Clemson.
Yes.
That was crazy. Yeah, but the
then
flag was crazy late.
And they missed that bitch. And that's how we won now.
Craziness how y'all won that hole because that should have been in overtime. Bro, there's no reason because like other than that, that it was in overtime.
Damn.
Also, the toe catch to tie the game was nuts.
Smooth.
Yeah. What's his name? Adams, 89. Darvin Adams. Bro, this nigga's so cold. That nigga was cold as hell.
He went undrafted because he left after that year. After that 1,000 reception year, 1,000 yard. Yeah.
1,000-yard year. I'm on the national championship team with the best quarterback.
See, that used to make me think that it was Eugene Chizik had some shit to do with that shit. Like, I really do because no team ever hit me up other than the Rams. And I feel like the only reason they did that is because Jeff Fisher's son, Trent, shout out to my boy, Trent went to Auburn.
He saw you dunk.
He saw me hit a home run. He's like, this nigga is crazy.
But I know that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He obviously was in the stands and shit.
Yeah.
I know we had saw him playing time. Oh, that's being from Memphis, you gonna be fucking Jeff Fisher, nigga.
Oh, Jeff Fisher, fool. Tennessee Titans, one of the worst losses in your heart ever.
God,
and the fucking Mike Brown, you son of a bitch. Mike Jones, I'm sorry, Mike Jones, fucking ass.
Yeah, so
some asshole.
But I think like him
Jones.
and our GM was from Auburn too. He went to Auburn. So I feel like that helped out. But no other team ever called my agent.
Not one other team.
Not one.
Damn.
Bro, that's been your fucking whole journey.
But so that's why I feel like, first of all, just like I know Christian was somebody was fucking my shit up because I had to take online classes before I even got to Auburn. I got to Auburn 2 weeks in the train.
We worked out every day. We worked out twice, so every day before you went to school because you showed up right when I was supposed to show up for Bellhaven, so I was like, let's just work out every day.
Yeah.
And we worked out, bro. In the morning we hit it hard, in the afternoon we would do like passing and stuff like that. But we worked out twice. I'm talking about, we did this every day for like a month.
For a month, nigga. So I'm over here missing all the shit.
Yeah, you missed 3 weeks or 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
I'm over. I think it was like two.
Because you missed like where it was like we're working out and you were telling me like, bro, I'm supposed to be. And it was like, and I remember like, bro, it's like we good. Like just but I remember this shit, bro. I remember that shit vivid.
So what
you were at Christian Brothers working out.
And then we was doing that shit every day.
You go to Olive Branch sometimes too. I almost got. I told somebody. I told your girl at the time that you cheated on her. Oh yeah. Everything's coming back. Oh God. Because we were working out every day. We were getting it. Yo, how funny you tell a nigga this how much boy we were. I fucking ruined his relationship in the morning. We still worked out that night. We still got some balls in. We still got some balls in that night.
It was just a lot quieter than normal.
It was a little less talking. Do you remember that? Like,
I just remember we was in the car, wasn't it?
Yes.
I've heard this
and
story.
I told you the story where I was like, bro, I fucked up once. Where I was like, I had to sit in the back seat and be like, hold the rest of the ride. Cause you can't be like, bro, I'm playing. You can't.
You don't joke about that shit. Like,
No, why would I say? I was like, bro, you with that bitch last night, and then she's like, and then you're like, also your face wasn't like, your face is like, bro, I fight this nigga if I want to try. But anyway, that was after a great workout. He was working really hard. The point is,
Wait, so what kept you away from Auburn for that week?
Because I had to take online classes. Because whenever this shit happens a lot though, from Memphis players going to Mississippi. Mm-hmm. For whatever reason, they do their magic and they sprinkle their fairy dust, and next you know you got 6 credits or 6 classes when you're supposed to have 12 or whatever the fuck.
They took some credits away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I had me and my mom. We would just sit up.
That's bullshit.
That's some fuck shit.
Yeah. Also, Mississippi, you're not known for your education standards. You know what I mean? Consistently dead
You're known for your football.
Yeah.
So fucking focus.
Figure it out.
That's like you're really known for football.
So that's how
that'd be like if I told people, "What's your thing you do? Do you do comedy?" No, I do pull-ups. That's what they're like. What are you
I like
talking
to
about?
stay in shape.
So, yeah, I remember that. I remember you had to go late. This, you know, yeah, bro, you had to fucking earn that shit, fool.
Yeah.
You had to fucking earn that shit. Week 4, South Carolina. Do you remember this? They're ranked 12. They're ranked higher than y'all.
Good ass game.
Y'all are ranked 17th.
That was a good ass game. That was good. That was the time Cam jumped from the 7 for no reason.
So okay. I was just about to say this. Okay, wow, that was literally
He scored all the touchdowns in that game.
my first. He scored every touchdown. He scored every touchdown in the game.
Mm-hmm.
This was my question for you because the game was crazy close. At what point? Is this the point that the team realizes that, like, oh, this nigga might win that? Like, fuck, he is a Heisman winner. Not even yet.
No.
How do we feel about Cam?
We really felt like we played
Okay.
nobody. We played LSU. I mean, played Clemson and them.
Well, how'd you feel about them? Because I mean, they had Alshon Jeffrey. He went off.
Yeah, and Mark Lattimore.
Lattimore went off. They had some cold niggas.
Defense was the true Gilchrist one corner. Who else was the other corner? It was another nigga. They had a nigga Shaq Wilson linebacker. Them niggas had some dogs.
Yeah, and they were going toe to toe with y'all. They were swinging.
They had some dogs. Plenty of niggas that's still in the league right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
exactly.
I remember that game for sure, but I remember definitely for this nigga diving from fucking.
Yo, because I mean that run was crazy, and then he dies from like the 5 because it's like a 6-yard run, and he dies from like the 5 or the 7.
7, bro.
Why? And for no reason. Also,
For
no one
no
is near him.
reason.
You remember? No one was near him.
No.
Cam, what were you doing, nigga? What? And you know, he
Nigga,
listens
it
to
was
Spoil the Beans.
great.
Yeah. Oh, he was
was
feeling
great.
himself. I can't imagine
That's
how
what he
hyped
got
he
me
got.
first.
He-
That
that's
shit,
the
that was
first-
the
that's
first
the first time
time.
you see it.
Really?
Yeah.
If you watch those highlights,
damn.
he was doing that after that.
Yeah, that was the first
How,
time he did.
how hype is the sideline when they see that?
Nigga, we was lit like, cause I remember, defense. We sitting down talking about strategy and shit. Every once in a while, you'll be watching and shit, but you be like,
Right.
what the fuck did this nigga just do? God damn! That was the first time I think we saw him do some just like, not just running ball for 10, 12 yards, falling forward. Nigga was smacking niggas out the way
Yeah.
and just hauling ass, nigga, eating up stripes, nigga.
Yeah, bro, the way he runs, we're talking, it's like, man, the nigga looks slow. It doesn't make sense.
It's just like Derrick Henry. Niggas think Derrick Henry.
Niggas, bro, Derrick Henry looks slow until he's 70 yards down the
Because
field.
but on God, he can eat up like 3 stripes at one time.
Oh, I like that term. Eat stripes.
He stripes.
he
Yeah, I
eat
like
up
that.
stripes,
I like that.
3 of them bitches at a time. So that's already 3 yards, 3.5 yards
Per
into
step.
5.
Yeah.
And that's off of 1 step.
Compared to like a little nigga who's fast, like a Tyreek Hill, who's blazing.
Yeah.
But he ain't
that
get,
nigga,
he's not getting 30 yards a step. His nigga's
Yeah.
not leaping.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill looks fast.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
Derrick Henry is like, nigga, that nigga's fast.
Yeah.
That nigga is fast. Well, not that Tyreek Hill isn't, but you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like that nigga is fast, fool.
But no, yeah, I did notice that with Cam. You'd be like, okay, someone's gonna get him, and then he'd just be down the field 10 yards.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
Kaepernick, you told me when
Kaepernick
you
is
said
like
it,
that.
Kaepernick
Kaepernick
reminded
like that as
me.
well.
Like, yeah, he ran like that.
Yep, he was the same way. That nigga used to gain grass, bro. Yeah, his little stride super long.
Yeah.
Also, how
Kaepernick
amazing-
looked like a gazelle.
You played against all these niggas we're naming, and that's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
Because to me, you're just a guy who threw a cookie at a teacher one day. But you've also
remember that one
played
time-
against Drew Brees.
Who was that? I don't know who the nigga was that
What?
went to Chris Bell. Remember we had kicked it at his house. His mom was gone. He was like, yeah, we got a party. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody with Chris Bell was in that hoe. I think, yeah, in court. Yeah, we all was in that hoe. Nigga, it was me, you, all sitting in court, and you and Courtney was sitting on the back of a truck. Dude, we were just talking.
Oh shit,
I
nigga!
see 12. I see 12, nigga. I took the fuck off running.
Say anything,
Nigga, what? Hey,
I was mad at you. I remember that was that. Why would you at least run and be like, hey, I'm running?
Nigga, you supposed to get me run.
Yo, I remember you tell he said, so when I see this nigga later in the night, I said, bro, ain't you say nothing? He said, bro, I was running. Why wouldn't you just start running?
That's what you're supposed to do. You ask questions after you get through running.
That's fair. If you see your friend just start booking it, I think it has to be
Bruh.
go.
Nigga, that is the classic Central Entertainer joke. It's like, nigga, when niggas see other black people start running, you're supposed to be like, what the fuck going on over here? You're not supposed to ask.
You're not supposed to ask.
But I saw you take off, but you didn't take off like, oh, I'm joking around. You took off like, nigga, there's a coyote. There's a bear coming. Because you hit it. You hit it full speed.
Nigga, me and Austin, we ran across Poplar with action. Poplar 6-lane highway.
It's a long, it's not. It's like,
shit.
it's a big. See, anyone in Memphis, they're like,
Road,
oh, Poplar.
nigga. I didn't even look for no cars, bro. I kept on booking.
Y'all were gone.
Straight to the McDonald's. Then the nigga that house it was gonna call Austin and say, "Hey, police said it's okay, just come on back."
I'll never forget that. Police, yo, and I
Eat a dick, nigga. Ain't coming back. Nigga,
You remember I text you? I said, bro, don't come back. There's so many cops here. Don't come back.
Dude,
Definitely don't come back. How lame was that nigga? I remember
So lame,
I remember thinking
fool.
when he said it, he's like calling and he's like, oh, bro, come back. And I remember like it was like me. I don't know who I was with. Fool. It was it was still Courtney. Okay, yeah. Cause me and Courtney look at this nigga like, hey, bro, definitely text Daren and be like, don't come back. Do not come back, fool. We'll come to y'all when this shit's over with, bro.
Yeah,
I had to wait a little bit, but it wasn't like for all night. It was just like an hour or two. Yeah.
So we just kicked it over at the McDonald's. They didn't never tell us to leave.
Crazy
We
night.
just
That's
kicked it at the
wild.
McDonald's.
God damn, fool. What a night.
That shit was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
shit, nigga. Oh, speaking of wild endings, bro, what were you thinking when you caused the fumble to win this game? Do you remember that?
Guess who?
I can tell you don't remember because you didn't bring
Oh,
up
Steve
against South
Garcia.
Carolina.
Yeah.
You caused the fumble to win the
You wanna
game.
know why I don't? But you can see if like you get up, you watch me get up, bro. Like as I'm backing up, bro, I'm not pointing to. I'm not no excitement. Cause I knew I lit this nigga up, bro. When I said I couldn't see shit, nigga, it was just everything was black. I could just hear people. I was blacked out, but I was still up, bro. I'm over like blinking my eyes, nigga. I'm doing all this shit, nigga. It probably like 10 seconds went by, and that's when I was just still I was fucked up, bro. I couldn't see shit,
Damn.
nigga. My eyes are open,
Damn,
open
so
my eyes.
that's
It was just all black. It felt like it was like this, and I can hear the crowd, hear them niggas.
So you knew he
fumbling.
fumbled. So did you know or did you not know?
No, I mean as I got up and I just still hear the shit going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he must have fumbled that bitch.
Just by the noise of what
Yeah,
happened.
I was just like, this is crazy.
By the action, that I still felt niggas coming past me and then
Mm-hmm.
jumping over here, jumping on. That's why I got up. Only reason I got up so fast is because I literally went black, nigga. I'm like, oh fuck,
This is it. I can't see
I'm
anymore.
about to die.
Christ.
That's all. Then it's like soon as I heard like I think I was like, who was? Hey, we got that bitch, and I just started out pointing. I ain't even couldn't even see until I started turning around. Then that shit started kind of coming back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, you won the game, fool. I
I
forgot
couldn't-
about that. I was like, oh, you won that game.
I couldn't even tell you like what part. I knew I mean, just because you said that, now I remember it, but I don't even know what part of the game it was. I don't remember.
Oh, it was the end of the fourth quarter, and you caused the fumble on
So
the
what had
drive.
just happened is, y'all had just taken the lead, and for whatever reason, the offense just couldn't move the ball, and they were moving the ball pretty well. Garcia just started running. He's getting good yards on the ground. And
he
then
came
you,
that bitch up the middle. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
That bitch up the middle.
yeah, you caused the fumble, and that ended the game.
Oh, now I'm starting to remember, nigga. The Connor Shaw came in after he left out the game.
Yeah, he got hurt. He got hurt.
Nigga, we smacked that nigga Connor Shaw. Me and my nigga Hot Boy. I don't know, nigga. He hit him low. I hit him high. I mean, I like forearmed his shit. That nigga got up. Helmet was sideways. Nigga, we were talking so much shit. I remember that hit. I was like proud of myself on that one. Like, cause I did one of them. Don't leave your feet. Don't slow down.
Ooh, I love it.
Straight through, like boom, one of them. He'd already threw he was just about to throw the ball. I lit his ass up. I was like, ooh, I'm finna put that on the ground. That was a Facebook time then. I was like, that be on Facebook.
I will say this about you, bro. In my only, I played football 20 years of my life, so 6 to 20, fool. Them 14 years of my life of playing like football, competitive football, fool. You are, that I've seen with my own eyes of playing against niggas, you're the most sure tackler I've ever seen. And I don't even remember this in high school. In high school, you were like as far as like in the stands, like what people said, like what, if a nigga had to compliment Courtney or Eric White, like what would they say about a motherfucker? You were like, oh, Daren's a sure tackler.
Yeah.
You've always been, that was the one consistent thing. You've always been a bitch, And I couldn't give you too many compliments. I felt weird.
Thank you.
But you've always been, that is the one thing, bro. You've been a sure tackler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is like, it's crazy to see how like even in college, you were still like, oh, well, this thing is, when you say like, oh yeah, that's how you tackle. That's how you tackle. It was like, oh, I'm not gonna. Yeah, you were lighting niggas up too, but a lot of it was just like consistency.
Just gonna get you on the ground.
Yeah, like some Floyd Mayweather shit. Like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this right, and then beat you.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely just get you on the ground, bro. You ain't gotta be no big hits.
Not outside, because I mean, also you light niggas up too. I mean, I saw you kill a guy on your high school tape. You remember that guy that's dead now? He's dead. He's dead. You killed him.
Call that bitch the coffin corner.
That nigga died.
Damn.
That's what they call it, the
hilarious.
coffin corner.
What an awful nickname to have.
Woo!
Yeah.
If you're bro, that nigga is out there, bro. Put that hit on TikTok and be like, that's me. That shit'll go viral. That shit always goes viral.
Definitely will go viral.
If you be like, hey, look, hey, I'm the guy that dies in this, and then you play that nigga, it's gonna go so viral, fool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the next game is week 5, DB. You guys destroy UL Monroe 52-3. Do you even remember it?
Hell no.
I just wanted to ask you.
That's the joint they tried to fake a field goal. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, nah. I had a quarterback hit that game, I think.
But I mean, it was pretty dominant.
Yeah,
win.
I probably didn't even play after the second or third quarter.
Yeah,
I could. There's no way. I doubt it. I doubt you did. You know what I mean?
That's why I don't remember shit.
But week 6,
This
we're
is
back
bad.
at it. This was a fucking Kentucky
Night game too.
night
Yeah.
game
My first time ever playing there.
at Kentucky. About to say it was at Kentucky.
Yes.
Randall Cobb's going off. He's having a fucking game.
Balling. I don't remember nobody else on their team. The running back Lockett, he was straight little dude that was shifty in the
Yeah, and then the quarterback was Hartline.
quarterback. Yeah, he was
Nah, he was just getting the ball to Randall.
Yeah,
He was getting the ball to Randall. That's all he did.
Randall, bro, what impressed me about him is just like he just kept finding ways to stay up. He would get hit and he would keep going.
At least I want to say he did that shit at least 5-6 times, bro. And I was like, God, this nigga cold as fuck.
Yo, that nigga was cold. My question to you on this game that I wrote down is, so, because in this game, y'all are up the whole time. They just keep staying alive.
Staying there.
How did y'all feel about them? Were y'all like, oh, these niggas are good, whoop-de-whoop? Or, because at this point, y'all are ranked, let's see, y'all are ranked 8. Y'all are ranked 8 in the fucking country at this point. So y'all know y'all cold, fool.
Yeah.
Do you feel, even though y'all, because at one point y'all were up like 14 in like the third, do you feel like, oh, this game's over?
No.
Or are you like, oh, these niggas are fucking good?
Yeah. We was like, I mean, I feel like this time we like, nigga, we good. So, like, they probably just playing up there. Like, they was jacked to play that
We're trying to
game.
beat this fucking Auburn team.
Because the A shit was sold out, nigga. And I think that was, like I said, it was like the first time in like these 5 years that bitch has been sold out, nigga.
And just white and blue everywhere. They turned
shit,
up.
Yeah, that shit was, like I said, it was a night game too. And I like their stadium. That bit kind of, it's bigger than you would, like, even though it's a low bowl, it's bigger than you think it is.
I like that you brought that up. Best stadium you ever played in?
Outside of home, best away stadium you've played in.
Well, actually, no. Best stadium, and then let's go. Best stadium, period, because it might not even be that answer.
It is Auburn, bro.
It's Auburn. Okay, I didn't know. I figured it might be about. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I love them fans, man. Even when we were fucking 3-9, we still selling out our shit.
Oh, it's Auburn, bro. Y'all niggas, y'all are the fucking
Still,
Auburn.
nigga.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're both right. Take Auburn out.
Take Auburn out.
Man,
Best stadium you've played. NFL included. This is include everything.
that's hard. Cause nigga, Tennessee shit.
Yep.
That's when it was only 108,000. That shit was rocking.
You've been in Olive Branch, South Panola games.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like I know, and you've been at Christian Brothers Melrose. Like you've seen
Yeah.
some atmospheres that are like insane. So that's what, like, what's the best atmosphere you've ever seen?
It's gonna be an Iron Bowl. It's gonna
Alabama.
Yeah, and that's gonna matter where you play it. That bitch gonna be
You know,
jumping.
either stadium.
Either stadium, right? But
But if you had to pick
Alabama
one,
shit's bigger.
that outside, not including them two.
LSU.
LSU,
Death Valley.
I like it.
But that nigga get on, especially if you about to play like a midday tonight game. So it'd be like, let's say you start at 3 or 4, and the sun go down at 5:36. But dude would come on the microphone, the PA announcer, and he'll be like, if you turn east, you'll see that the sun is now set on Death Valley. And I say that bitch go to jumping, bro.
That's fucking hard, bro. That's some college ass
Nigga.
tradition shit, nigga. That's hard,
nigga.
Yeah.
Live, bro. Live. Seattle Seahawks fan stadium, cool. I like playing in that.
As far as NFL goes,
yeah, NFL, I'll say them. Oakland, when they in Oakland.
Okay,
hell,
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's a relic now.
Yeah, you played there. You one of the last guys to play in that bitch, bro.
Hey, that shit was fun to play in that bitch, bro. I'm talking about motherfuckers smoking weed the whole time.
Oh, it's Oakland.
Nigga, that's all they doing in that bitch.
The Bay Area don't give a fuck about that.
Don't give a fuck. Nigga, I feel like I saw the police smoking one time, nigga, in uniform.
I saw my friends at a Niners game just smoking weed, and there's a cop just staring at them in the picture.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Nigga, they don't give a fuck. It's just like, that shit is top notch out that bitch. That's what goes. That's the nigga, yeah.
I like that. Death Valley. I remember them Ole Miss, Ole Miss games that went hard, bro. Nigga, they had a couple games that went hard as fuck.
Yeah, Ole Miss. Yeah, we were going.
Remember we went to the
shit?
Yep.
That shit definitely going hard.
You remember what Coach O said to you? You got some nice ass thighs, boy. Hey, Coach Orgeron, I know you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I'll never let it go that when you met this guy, the first thing you said was, "Boy, you got some nice thighs. You got some nice thighs on you, boy."
I do remember that shit.
Hey,
bro.
first off, nigga, take the shrimp out of your mouth and don't say that.
That's crawfish. You know, he from Baton Rouge.
That's crawfish
stuck
right
right
there.
there. That's crawfish.
Boy, you got some nice thighs. Boy, you got some nice thighs. I was like, what is happening? Say what's your name first, and where do you play? What position do you play? let's
ask no questions.
just straight to the thighs.
Straight to the thighs. Damn, sir.
I remember I was talking. We left on the bro. Why did he say that?
Coach O was like carbs straight to the thigh.
Okay, so the next week, bro, y'all play Arkansas, and Arkansas is ranked 12.
Yeah, they were straight.
What's
his name? Julius Wright. What's his name? Mallett was the quarterback. Was Mallett?
I thought Mallow he wasn't the quarterback.
Yes, and then he got hurt.
You remember Mallett? Yeah?
I remember Mallett.
Then they got their backup quarterback actually ended up being like the starter for the next year or two or something like that.
Was that game ever a close game? Because we didn't watch the highlights of that one. Was that game ever a close game? Or it was?
That nigga Josh Bynes got picked their ass off twice.
At what point in the game are we talking
I
about?
want to say this was like his third. He had one pick. I want to say the end of the third. He had another one was like the beginning of the fourth.
And that's when the floodgates opened.
And that's when it was just over. Something it did happen on offensive side of the ball. I think Michael Dye probably scored like 2 or 3 touchdowns, I want to say.
Yo, that nigga was cold as hell, fool.
That nigga was cold. You know, I always say if niggas in Memphis, I be like, that nigga was Eric Watson.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
Eric Watson. That's who he basically was. But
If Eric Watson would have went on to play college football, fool,
he would have been Michael Dye.
Eric Watson was our running back. So
Okay.
both of our freshmen,
cold.
our sophomore year, he was a freshman, and he started as a freshman.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and then sophomore
Damn.
year, he had a better season.
Jesus.
And then junior year, he left to go to Olive Branch with Daren. Remember, so Darren's
Yes.
a senior.
Right.
Him, Daren, and Courtney Easterwood, who are our 3 best players.
Okay.
Our 3 nigga. Our 3, it'd be Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and the
Kelsey.
guy on defense. Yeah, the 55, what's his name?
Frank Clark.
Yeah.
Clark,
It'd be like all them niggas being like, you know what? We're going to go to Olive Branch High School. And you're like, oh, that's a problem.
How many games y'all won that year?
Oh, we had a great season. We went 8-4, 9-4, 8-4. One of those, like 9-3 or 8-4. One of those.
I casual feeling themselves.
Oh, no, fuck no, bro. This is what I was thinking the whole season. Wow, we'd have been undefeated nationally. That's all I could think. It was like, bro, we went 8-4 without our 3
best players. Yeah.
Not one.
Yeah.
Our 3
Damn.
best players. It's like,
Damn.
we were for sure. Like, for sure. Because also the games we lost were really close. Nigga, we for sure would have been undefeated. And maybe, nigga, that was the year Barry Burnett didn't win it. That's the state championship.
Oh.
You know what that game was when we played them?
What?
23-16. Or no, 21-16.
But we had played them niggas too that year.
Yeah.
They beat us.
I know.
Yeah.
Dang, I was hot.
Yeah, and they beat you. I didn't want to say anything, but they beat y'all way worse than they beat us.
Yeah, that was like that was early in the season for us. I remember that jump.
And we played them.
Damn.
We played them late in the season, so we were ready for it.
So
We were like,
basically,
let's go.
that team, pretty much, you guys were like the opposite of the Power Rangers. Instead of coming, you guys were the big robot and then split apart.
It does annoy me that. Damn, I can't believe. But we definitely would have been a championship team.
If y'all would
with y'all three.
have went down to Miami like we did, y'all would have got y'all ass beat.
Guys beat Jesus, yeah.
See, that's what I'm
If we had to play Pahokee, are you fucking kidding me? With Lamar Jackson and whoever the fuck their quarterback was at that time? Yeah, Keith Richardson. You knew who I was talking about, bro. It was he was a young Lamar. He was Lamar before Lamar.
That nigga was cold, bro.
That's crazy. You knew exactly what I was talking about because I remember this nigga from Pahokee. He looked like that.
Yeah, nigga.
South Florida's Pahokee.
That's a good.
Hey, them niggas cold, man.
It's cold,
them
bro.
Niggas catch jackrabbits out there.
That's the
That's how Janoris Jenkins got his nickname.
Catching jackrabbits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Caught a nigga rabbit, jackrabbit.
Damn, bro. But yeah, it is crazy for that. Yeah, you left for y'all, man. God, we would have been really good. I don't know if you had 3 guys who were fucking amazing left.
All right.
So week 7, you 7-0. Week 8. This is it. LSU. This is it. This is if y'all a national championship team or not, pretty much.
That's when we knew that, bro, because we would come in after the locker room after the game. We had that one run where he slapped Pat P off his ass and scored.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he ran Morris Claiborne over or something at the end. He did a whole bunch of shit.
He ran somebody over that was insane.
Yeah.
He hit a long run, too, for a touchdown.
Yeah, he had one of those, and then remember he ran someone over. It was like, ooh, 'cause we both were like, ooh.
Who the fuck it was? It was 2 niggas, I want to say. One nigga on his back and the other nigga, he just, bow. But, nigga, after that game, bro, man, we in the locker room, bro. Everybody was just like, hey, that nigga finna win the Heisman, and we finna win the Natty. Like,
8-0.
That was in week 8, yes.
8-0. This nigga's finna win the Heisman. We finna win the Natty.
Yes.
Period. Like, period.
Say, like, nigga, just don't bullshit the rest of this shit. That's it.
So is this? We don't even have to say it out loud, or the team like somebody says it, and it's like, yep. It's like just like it's understood.
Yeah,
it's almost like it's
that's
understood.
What I'm saying. Niggas was just in the midst, like you know how you talk after the game, like, hey, this is damn that nigga ball, you know what I'm saying? Especially like on defense, you get to see the offensive stats. You like, damn, that nigga balling. Damn, that nigga balling. Damn, that nigga had 5 catches for 100 and something. That nigga had 2 carries for 70. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, everybody touching that bitch, and then you see this nigga Cam throwing for 100, running for 100.
Technical difficulties.
Hey.
Mind your fucking business, Beaners. Sometimes shit doesn't go right. Suck a dick, bro. All right.
We're actively producing and recording the podcast at the
So
same time. So
we're back, motherfucker. And this,
That's my favorite thing to do when I begin of when I start the pod. I always think of a new way to say welcome back, we back, come back.
Hey.
How you doing? Something.
it's hard because once you get to episode 150, nigga, you're like, man, I don't look. We back. Look. That's why I think, yo, we gonna start talking about a game, and y'all ain't even gonna know what we talking about. We just gonna start the pod talking about a Mississippi State game that y'all wasn't even there for.
God damn.
So we ended, bro. We're talking about LSU and Pahokee, and you guys are now the team. You guys are feeling yourself. You just beat LSU. It's week 8. You're 24th. You know, you're 8-0. Ole Miss is week 9, 51-31. You blow them out. Is it a blowout? Or was it close and then do you remember it?
I watched it on TV. See, I watched that game on TV.
You were hurt?
Because you were hurt.
First game, yeah, that's the first game.
How long you were
Cam
hurt?
called the pass Cody through the pass to Cam. They started out hot though. Ole Miss, I remember this. They was every time we scored, they scored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our defense was trash that game. But I remember at the end, they just couldn't handle it. Like they just strapped their ass up at halftime. Like I said, just hey bro, come on bro, let's play now.
Yeah.
And they, defense hold up 2 or 3 drives and offense still scoring type shit. That's how it was. Like when we got to the third or fourth, about 4th quarter probably.
Was it stressful? I mean, because I know you a fucking gladiator, my nigga. But was it stressful not playing, watching, and the national? You know the Natty's on the line. Like now, every game is like, well, every game from this point, well, the Natty's on the line. Period. Like, if we keep winning, we're the Natty.
What was more than that is that when you play at Ole Miss, you stay in Olive Branch. So that's how I was even more high.
It was personal.
It was personal.
Olive Branch, it's where he went. Yeah, so that's
so nigga. I'm right there because me and my dad used to bring me food and shit to Olive Branch. Nigga, one day this man brought me 2 smoked sausages with coleslaw in it. That man said, "Bro, you don't need to be eating that for the game." And that was about after 3 and 9 years. That's when I had 18 tackles, nigga, 4 TFLs, nigga, 3 PBUs. That nigga was like, right, I got some U.S. sausage every goddamn game.
turn up, bro. He said 4, tackles for losses, TFLs. I don't know if y'all know what that means. That's a lot, nigga.
Yeah. So that was probably that was the thing I was thinking about most, just not being able to go down there and just whoop on their head. Cause I was hot about them never offering me. I was hot about them. If we ever played Memphis, I would have permanently put a foot up their ass.
Hold up, fool. When you started, because I remember my favorite thing about you getting offered Auburn was after that you got offered. I remember it happened. You got offered Florida State, and he got offered Alabama,
yeah.
and then you got who, and then some LSU. So every big dog, like it was like, oh shit, now every big dog is like, come here, and you fucking were loyal. That's what it showed, like character. I think it's loyal.
Auburn was the first one.
Them niggas ain't come down there and see me, like they didn't come like to like Arkansas State. They came to see a game. You feel me? Like one of my last football games, and then Auburn they came down there twice, like just to. Like he came one day, then he came left the school, then he came like he stayed, Trooper Taylor stayed in all the branches, then came back the next day.
And they had you doing layup drills. They're like, we gotta see if he's good.
There's only one way to test teammates.
Yeah, give him off the dribble.
Give him a soccer ball. He's like, bro, why do they keep? It's not football. God damn it, yo.
If he can conquer the 7-10 split, he can be on our team.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy, food. That is crazy, bro. Your fucking journey, food. Like when you add that up, like when you add those elements in, food. Because Ole Miss, like no offers. No offers.
Is Ogeron coaching Ole Miss at the time?
I want to say yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't remember.
I felt like something happened with him. That's why I feel like
he was gone. It was the nigga. It was Hugh Freeze.
I think it was Hugh Freeze.
It was Hugh Freeze. I want to say Hugh Freeze.
What happened?
Cause that's when
Hugh Freeze is the coach. Hugh Freeze coached Michael Oyebryer.
Nigga, before he coached Michael Oyebryer, he coached my sister. Nigga, them niggas was #1 in the country, 33-0.
Damn.
Yeah,
I forgot he coached sister basketball.
Yes. 4 straight years, but they should have won the state championship every year, but they lost to both. They played her, my sister, and another girl tore their ACL. So
damn, that's wild.
But they should, the motherfucker cold.
Okay, so he can coach.
Yeah, and they player coach like type person.
Okay,
too. They fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He fuck with the players. That's how I know, at least from football players, they fuck with Coach with Hugh Freeze.
Bro, I don't know if you noticed, I had to go against Hugh Freeze at Bellhaven before he coached at Lambert.
I did. Oh, he did go to that hole.
I remember talking to him and everything. I talked to him about you and everything.
Damn.
That's why I'm like,
did go to that hole.
Yo, so before the game, I was like, bro, because back then I knew that, but I forgot then. But back then I was like, oh yeah, because I remember when we went. When we went to those Ole Miss recruiting trips, that's when I knew your daughter, your sister played for him. Yeah. Because, bro, he was the person you were talking to on the trips all the time.
Yeah, every time.
He was talking about your sister and all that, and I was like, he was the receivers coach.
Yeah. He almost was the receiver coach first. Yeah.
But he was telling him how great, like he was telling Coach, how great of a defender you were. And all that. But like that shit, just like, fuck, I forgot about me talking to this nigga before the game about that shit.
Nigga, we was seeing everybody, but every time I remember we used to be in the locker room. That nigga Dexter McCluster used to give me the gloves.
Dexter McCluster. Remember how cold this nigga was, fool?
Cold, nigga. That nigga was cold as fuck.
He was so raw at Ole Miss, man. Oh my god.
Hell
Yo, and they also had another running back who played for the Patriots.
Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, nigga.
Jarvis Green Ellis was a bad motherfucker.
The law firm. That's his nickname. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, one of the greatest nicknames of all time.
Hey, that was funny as fuck.
Yo, he was raw though. But I remember, bro, because when we went on those trips, they were playing. I remember we went and watched them play Florida, but we watched them play Florida. The Heisman year. The Heisman Tebow year.
We went to that game. Bro, we went to that like 4 times.
Bro, it was him and Cam Newton warming up on the sideline. Yeah. And you standing there watching. We were talking about we weren't even noticing.
No.
But I remember that it was Cam Newton because that was before he got kicked out of Florida.
We saw so many games, fool.
We saw a lot of games.
We saw a lot of games.
We were at Ole Miss. It was crazy they didn't give you offer you. We were at Ole Miss. Like all those recruiting trips, I went with him.
It was like at least, I want to say 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, we went to plenty games that season.
I didn't play. Then I played that next year Olive Branch, nigga. We played off like the scrimmage. It really was like, I mean, it was a game, but a jamboree. It was jamboree. Nigga, we played at Ole Miss in the stadium. Yeah.
Damn.
I did a front flip that game, nigga. Just flexing on nigga ass. Like the Madden shit, you know what I'm saying? You go to the pylon, when you break away, you do the smooth edge. I did that shit because the nigga was kind of coming. And I just reached over his head and I dove with that bitch. Like some Reggie Bush shit, nigga.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, so Ole Miss not recruiting you is like, that's a slight.
That shit, that's what
a
I'm
slight.
saying.
That's
I
a
took
real
that shit
deal.
personal as fuck.
And then Memphis is even more of a slight because, like, bro, they was slaughtered. It ain't Memphis. It ain't the Memphis football team now. Memphis football now is good.
Garbage as hell.
They were like, it was like, oh, bro, Memphis is basketball. Nigga, D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think Memphis basketball? You think, oh yeah, D-Rose, Coach Cal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Memphis basketball.
Yeah.
Bro. Nobody think about Memphis football
No,
at this
no,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
So for
even.
them not to recruit him is like,
The fuck.
Damn.
also not anybody. It wasn't like, because it was like, nigga, they wouldn't recruit nobody from Memphis, fool.
Yeah, they didn't recruit nobody from Memphis. I don't
Nobody.
know
Oh,
what.
that's a choice.
That's
huh?
that weird
That's
shit.
a choice.
They were all out
And
of
they
town.
finally got that what do they call it, nigga? The AD out of there, because the nigga was there for a long time.
Yeah, athletic director.
So he obviously had something to do with it. Because then they started, and they got better coaches.
They got better because I remember.
yeah,
I mean,
good team now.
Yeah, and then I mean,
Hell
yeah.
you know Anthony Miller for the Bears.
Yeah.
You know, he was a freshman when I was a senior.
Oh yeah.
I know,
So
like, I don't know like that, but I know because to me he was just a freshman.
Yeah,
But like
he
I
was
remember
like-
him working out and like throwing like to
Yeah.
the nigga every once in a while. And he came out and played 7-on-7 and shit. He baked the shit out of Tommy one time. Tomcat, you know that happened for Anthony Miller. It was like, oh, this little freshman's gold. Nigga. This nigga can ball.
Are you guys the same year?
Who?
You two.
Yeah.
Same year. Okay.
We're the same year. We're the same year.
Okay.
So, he didn't meet Anthony Miller because he was gone. He went to Olive Branch.
Olive Branch. Okay.
So
okay.
you know what I'm saying. So actually, no, was it Anthony Miller came? I think he might have came. I might have met that nigga like going into college. It was one of them, but like I met him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like him
Like-
dicing the nigga ass up.
Oh man, that nigga. I mean, look at that nigga now. Fool. That nigga
Yeah,
still doing it.
yeah,
That
yeah.
nigga wrong.
First
Fool.
Playing for
round,
the
nigga.
Bears right now.
That nigga was raw, bro. Week 10, fool. You guys are playing UT Chat. You win 62-24. You blow, obviously. Hassan has a question for you. Because
Yeah.
he's been talking. We've been talking about this a lot.
I'm
today.
very curious. Like, what is it like the week going into playing an FCS team? What's the difference? Are you guys still practicing like normal, or are you like taking it a
you
little
gonna
easy?
still coaches ain't having that practice. You gonna practice like the fuck.
Oh, you
Coaches,
practice.
yeah, you know, college nigga, you got
Yeah.
24 periods, nigga, and that's like 24 quarters with 5-minute quarters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that clock gets stuck at 5 seconds. The next you know, you still ain't at the fucking next period, nigga. It's like
Preach.
15 minutes. That clock has been on period 14
Okay.
for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Run it again. I mean, I haven't heard
Yeah.
that. Run it again.
You know, the funniest thing to me is when a nigga get hurt and the coach just say, "Move the ball up."
Bruh. And the nigga's like this. It's over. Everything I worked for.
That nigga say, "Hey, move the ball up." Everybody go do it.
Just go about 5
But
yards up,
that's
bro.
the
That's the real.
funniest shit. But that's the funniest shit. I mean, I don't want to be the nigga hurt or nobody hurt, but
No, the idea of that nigga, that's what they
That's
do
it.
when a nigga gets hurt. Yo, and I'm talking about the star player. Guys,
Bruh,
move the ball up.
Come on, move. Can we run the fucking play?
Hey, can we run it right?
And then don't let it be the head coach. He go, assistant, get the fuck, like, why you ain't doing it? Make him do it faster, nigga.
Yo, so wait, now everybody's in trouble.
Everybody's fucking in trouble.
God
The defense
damn.
coach is just trying to be quiet. It's like, hurry up, get y'all ass lined up.
No, he's like, this ain't on us. This
This
ain't
is
us.
offense. You see what side of the ball he on offense.
Yeah.
Hurry up, let's go, get lined up. Yeah, he just,
The head coach, he's not on our.
He's not on our side of the field, so you get hurt the fuck. See, Ray, one of them niggas, he'll get on side of obviously he'll get on defense side of the ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, we making sure niggas hurry up, get the fuck up, Ray, watching this shit, this nigga. But when he on the other side of the ball, we can be a little more, hey man, yeah. Fuck around for a little second, you know.
Damn, fool. Practice is turned up, bro.
Nigga,
Practice is
what?
politics.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
nigga.
Oh
The
man.
politics is
Yeah,
Bro,
crazy.
everything is Game of Thrones, no matter
Nigga.
what. Everything is just fucking
Fuck around, you
politics.
sometimes hit a nigga too hard, and niggas, hey bro, what the fuck wrong with you? Yeah.
Man, that shit's- that
Especially
shit-
O-line, D-line too, because sometimes they have like a little truth. Hey nigga, it's Thursday, nigga, I'm trying to come back. You know, something banged up, and that nigga fouled the ball and just get his shit bust. That nigga mad. That nigga ready to fight now. That's how this shit be going. Nigga
Right.
be like, fuck that shit, dude. All right. Or he'll just fire back on his ass next play. Next you know, we got a full ass game going on in practice.
In practice, because bro, and niggas ready to fight.
Niggas ready to fight.
Niggas ready to
Nigga,
scrap, fool.
It be tripping out there, man.
Damn, bro, that be turned up though, man. It's also, not every, because not every. I'm about to say that's how you win a natty, but it's like not every season.
Nah, gonna every season. But this go down every season. No, like every football team you ever.
You gonna have these problems.
You gonna have that shit. You
gonna have these problems.
It's
Natty
too-
or not, yeah.
Too many warriors in one place for
Yeah.
for everything to be like awesome all the time.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, too.
All right, fool, let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. Week 11. You're 10-0.
Ooh.
You're playing in the motherfucking Iron Bowl, your second Iron Bowl, because I want to talk about your Iron Bowl experiences. This is your second Iron Bowl.
Is this your first one at Alabama?
Yep.
Okay.
First time being in that joint. Yeah.
What was that experience like? Just the day of being in Alabama during the Iron Bowl.
Well, fuck, the day leading up, like, it's like, bro, it's like, that shit was like, you know, in high school we used to play MUS and it'd be like, niggas talking about that shit, like.
Yeah, like, they talk about, like, all the previous matchups.
Yeah.
Like, you hear about, like, every other game.
You hear about,
you're like,
yeah,
okay.
so, nigga, just put that on a lot of steroids, because that's what that is. Nigga.
Oh, put it on, like, 80,000 people in the stands?
Nigga, I'm saying, like, nigga, on Monday, before Saturday's game, which sometimes I play on, like, a Thursday, because it's always around, on, like, the 28th of November.
Okay.
Always that day. One time it was on my birthday on 27th. But they keep it right there. I don't know.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it's probably a story behind that shit.
I'm sure there's
yeah.
some kind of shit going on.
Yeah.
So, like, this year with the Auburn schedule, Alabama's usually the last game on the schedule.
Usually, yeah.
But for whatever reason, it's Texas said now. But guess what they made sure of? That we playing them niggas on November 28th. That's for damn sure. Yeah.
So it's like all the like TV like the TV rights know. Oh, bro, this game has to be this day. This is important.
Yeah, it's been like that since 18 something when when Cap Johnson ran over.
Hey, that's like we gotta call it Bo over the top. Like when Bo freshman year, he jumped over the top. That's like when you want to talk about it, you just like, hey, when Bo was over the top. Like, and then it's another one. I think they blocked 3 or 4 punts, and so we call it punt, Bama punt, because you niggas can't punt because we were blocking that bitch.
Damn, niggas can't, niggas can't punt. Yeah, kick field goals.
Damn, that was my feelings.
So I feel like that's like the
punt.
kick six is, that's how you remember the game. The kick six game. Or
wow,
so it's a lot of them. Alabama got theirs. I don't know what their shit is, but it's
damn. So Alabama has problems kicking.
Yeah, they definitely got a problem.
There's so many Alabama beaners right now going, bro, I can't believe I'm listening to this fucking bullshit. And they still listening, but they're like, bro, I hate these because they're yelling out what their things are, and you yelling at nobody, nigga.
War fucking eagle, nigga.
You got to hear that.
And I ain't got to hear nothing else coming back. That's amazing.
Oh, dude, podcasts are the best.
Yeah, it's the best. I ain't got to hear shit back.
You shut your opinion.
You feel me? And fuck anybody that got a problem.
Nobody's wrong. You can't be right. You
can't be wrong. But people be really like crucifying Joe Rogan on his comments. Like, why would you? He tells you every time, I'm a stupid motherfucker. I don't know shit. And
you listen to me. This shit is free. I put it out. Yo, this shit is free on YouTube. It ain't like you ain't paying for it. Nigga, this shit is free on YouTube.
So you literally chose to go make yourself mad.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
That's true. If you're an Alabama fan and you chose the Auburn 2010 national championship to listen to, and you're mad, that's on you, buddy.
We're gonna sit there and talk about Alabama's shitty year. They lost, nigga. What you mean? Why would they talk about
They
that?
lost after being up what? So much.
First off, let's get into the game. Why did y'all choke so hard, Alabama? Oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say? We'll ask Daren. Daren, why did they choke so bad?
Because they were on fire at the beginning of the game.
They scored the first 3 possessions.
The game was 24-0 at one point.
Yeah.
They scored the first time. Do you remember it vividly? What do you remember?
Marcus scored that bitch on the run,
yep.
I would say. And I think, I don't know who scored.
Julio Jones broke like a 70-yard crazy touchdown.
Oh, it's just a week on Nico ass?
Yes,
I know. I remember that.
Yes, I remember that shit. And it was also like, this nigga Julio's fast. I remember thinking that.
No, nigga. I was playing safety against this nigga my freshman year, nigga. Yeah. So I'm talking about I'm this nigga in the slot.
Are y'all freshmen? Are we the freshmen the same year?
Nah. He was there the year before, I want to say.
He was 08.
He 08.
Okay.
Yeah, what's it like guarding Julio Jones?
That nigga strong. He was strong then. That nigga had like 100-some receiving yards on that game. But see, that's him and Cherish is the reason they won. Because Mark was gone. He was out the game. We were playing
took him
good. But we were scoring on, we had that,
you took out Mark
trickery.
Heisman Trophy year, my boy right here. Just so y'all know, that's what he meant.
Yeah,
he took out. Just so y'all know, you look it up. The hit.
Look on my IG. I freshly put it on there.
Followed him already.
Every once in a while.
Time to pay the bills. Daren, do you like Instagram?
And football players.
Daren Bates on Instagram.
I forgot we had to pay the bills and stuff.
Weslin _ 56.
Blue check mark. You'll see him riding horses. Django Bates, as we call him.
Follow the raw room.
Follow the raw room and tell them the beans
sent you.
I didn't see that today. I saw on one of y'all's comments. It said
Hey,
the beans,
bro. I get. See, I
love you.
mostly get it in my DMs though, but I swear I probably get one. I'd say like 4 a week. I get like 4 a week.
Hey,
We love our
Beaners,
beaners,
fucking
man.
way to show out.
Way to show out, bro.
Way to show out.
We ask them to show out for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm
glad
here,
to do.
you know, I'm hearing it. But what I was also hearing when we walked in that stadium,
What?
and they were playing some. First of all, I don't know what the song, who the song sang, but it's like saying "Take the money and run." You know, talking about Cam. You know, that's when the investigation shit was starting. Like a couple weeks before that. So they were playing all
They were
type of like
trolling.
money songs, yeah, like stealing songs, a whole bunch of like some. It was some song that was country as shit, like "Take 'em down," like some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they said that was a song talking about how he gonna go steal some money and run. But I couldn't tell. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't play no shit like that at Auburn.
Right.
We ain't playing no of that bullshit. We playing like the early 2000s, you know, mid to late 2000 music, which it still was relevant in 2009.
In 2009, that's still like, okay, we should be playing Little John. This should be existing.
Yeah,
or whatever
that's what it was. Like Lil Jon, you know what I'm saying? What's the other? Ludacris and all type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? They playing all that shit. So that's what we were playing. I'm talking about in the whole stadium. So fans hearing it and everything.
Yeah. Move, bitch, get out the way must have been fucking
man.
all over college
All
stadiums.
the grandmas was in that bitch going hang. Yeah, there's plenty of grandmas in that bitch. Get him, Jerry. Get him. Oh shit! But yeah, so then the first that bitch started out. Yeah, they were kicking our ass, bro.
Kicking y'all that. When did you like? Did y'all ever think like we were gonna lose, or y'all were like, bro, this team's not that good, or is it what was the vibe on the sideline?
I mean, fuck. First of all, I was already mad because they started another nigga over me. That was my first time. I never started a game.
This was this game.
Damn.
I remember when you didn't start. I don't know because you came. I remember that you didn't start at the end of the season. All of a sudden, you were like rotating in.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that came out of nowhere.
Is this the first game back from injury?
Yes, I don't give a fuck though.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't give a fuck either.
You're right. But now my question is, if we were to step outside of it, was it because you were injured? It was injury related, and they were like, "We're not gonna play Daren all the way because we don't know where he's at," or do you feel like it was a skill thing, and they're saying this guy is better than you?
No, I feel like the nigga that they put in front of me, they wanted to try to make this nigga happy because this nigga he's from Alabama. He gave a heartfelt speech and crying over the whole situation of being the rivalry. So and then at halftime, bro, this nigga tell me, "Hey man, I ain't going back in. You got it." Like, he wasn't hurt no shit.
Wait, like it's the scene from Remember the Titans?
Like, so I was like, nigga, all right, go make sure you go tell Ted that, Coach Roof. Nigga, go tell the nigga then, tell him I'm up, nigga, and nigga, that's how you gonna do it. I'm good with it.
Because I want to fucking play.
Absolutely.
It's game time,
Yeah,
dog.
Okay.
So that's
So again,
that's-
politics.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
Politics.
Again, you know what I'm saying? That's another. That's
I knew it was gonna come up, but I knew this happened at some point in the season.
Yeah.
That you went from starting to rotate.
Yeah.
Did you notice in the highlights? He was in all the highlights, every single defensive play, and then like the last. Did you notice or did you notice?
No, not totally. Because in my mind, because we're watching the highlights, he's in pretty much. You're in pretty much all of them.
Even in the last games, he's still in all the plays, but he's not in every single play anymore.
No, yeah. I didn't quite notice that.
I noticed it, but I mean, I was waiting for it, but I didn't notice what game it exactly happened.
And there's nothing they try to do. Well, I mean, against Oregon, you gotta play like nickel and sub and shit, but I don't know. That shit just like they just.
It irks you still.
Yeah. That's why I go so hard on Eugene Chiswick and his coaching staff on the defense side ball. Cause like I said, offense side, I don't know shit. They can say hi to you down the hallway, tell you what's good. Hey, go grab some candy out there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, offensive coach, you cool as fuck. Okay.
It's like that's our relationship.
That's our relationship, but it ain't nothing past that. So, but you know these defense coaches, you see them every day. They gotta coach you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be there and do all the shit. So that's why I only go hard on the defense side of the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So Chiswick is a defensive-minded coach in general?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like playing under defensive-minded coaches better or offensive-minded coaches better? You like
defense.
So you like the coach being
hands-on.
hands-on?
Does not give a if he like that so strong with it, like that nigga's just like, all right. Like he'll let like I had some like in one I only had one offensive-minded coach.
Who was it?
Malarkey.
Okay.
And it was more like he just kind of let the defense do their thing, like player led though, like Brack, Wood, case, y'all make sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, he'll come tell them to tell the defense.
Okay.
So,
You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Yeah.
But Mike Ray was some other shit. That nigga
Wow.
was fuck.
Well, how might be to it, bro?
Dude, everybody doing what I say, nigga. That's what the fuck. Nigga, offense, defense, nigga, we the team, nigga. Special team too. Y'all niggas fuck up. He go on your ass.
On your ass.
That's what I liked about him, bro. We had the low light tape. That was my first time being like knowing how to coach to do low lights. You know what I'm saying? All the bad bullshit. Like if it's a bad game, like if we just really fucking up and everybody fucking up, lining up wrong and doing this wrong and doing that, like everybody, the low light gonna be long.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of plays.
So you watch the lowlights
with everybody.
The low lights, bro. Way to put it. The
Damn.
low lights.
But then if it's like a, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's some, you know what I'm saying, we too many MAs and shit, and he's showing that bitch to everybody.
Did you say MAs?
Missed assignments.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It be too many of them bitches and they on your ass. And everybody in the whole, because the offense could have been balling us, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Offense could have been playing great. And you might be in the linebackers that missed the line this gap. Now they busted 70-yard on her. Or you ran past the quarterback when, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to quarterback depth and you make a fucking counter move, but you ran past now quarterback fucking Russell Wilson. Now he up through the middle on your ass.
Right.
For the gamer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the shit
That sounds like that nigga.
that's the shit that you don't want the team. That's like niggas, like that's why he makes sure everybody do your job, know what the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about like respecting your teammate. Not like respect your space, like respect that I'm gonna come do my job and be ready. You gonna come do your job, be ready. That's how you have respect and, you know what I'm saying, take care of each other.
Right.
So that's how that nigga is.
Damn,
Jeff
I love
Fisher
that.
was
How's Jeff? I was
fucking-
just about to ask. That was my next question.
Fucking fun, nigga. This is just like
That was your most fun, coach?
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn, Jeff Fisher
shit.
seems like a fun time. Bro. I ain't going for the mustache, maybe.
Man, I'm telling you this. So one time, bro, we I want to say my second, third year, but we was like in 1-4. Won the first game and lost the next 3 or 4. And then man came in the team meeting room. First, I gotta tell you, he had a white shirt on, and he came in with a white shirt on, and telling us, "Hey guys, the NFL fucked our schedule up. We gotta start all over. So right now we 0-0." And he was like, "Hold on." Walked out. Came back on, had a blue brown shirt on. Yes, and first of all, I'm telling you this because that's what I saw, and it meant nothing. I don't know why he did that.
But
shit,
you saw that shit.
But I saw that shit, and I was, the fuck going on? Bro? He got a blue shirt on there, and behind him, he had Reggie, the head trainer, had one, the big ass Gatorade coolers that they feel, got these niggas taking Gatorade out of that bitch.
Yeah.
One of them joints. They had one of them joints. He wheeled that joint in that bitch. He was like, "Well, I just got the call from NFL. We started the season over, so hey." Reached over at the little Gatorade thing. It was a beer, nigga cracked that Bud Light on. Everybody have a beer. He started tossing the hell out.
That's my coach.
Austin, but yeah.
Oh, that's my coach. Oh, that's my coach.
You hear me?
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is my guy. This is how we play.
Yeah. So it was more of a we went out. We got a lot of time to spend with each other because it was like, but we would have some shit. This nigga Chris Long came up with this shit.
Chris Long.
Sleep in Thursdays. Now, when most niggas up at 6 o'clock, 6:30, they're going to practice, going to work, nigga, we was coming in at 12:30, 1. Special team meeting started at 1:30 because Chris wanted to sleep in.
Love it. Love it.
That's hard.
Well,
That's hard, bro. I can't even. That's hard, dog.
Yeah.
Now that we're on Chris Long, and I have this question now. I don't know how well you knew him, but does having a Hall of Fame dad weigh on you?
Bro, this nigga used to FaceTime me with his daddy on the phone like at least 4 or 5 times before.
Damn.
Yeah, I done been, nigga, Chris Long called me on my phone. What's up, Chris? And it's fucking Howie Long, nigga. Yeah.
Damn.
And they got brothers cool as hell too, cause one is what was it?
Chris, yeah, there's another Jake Long.
It's Jake Long, not Jake Long.
Isn't it Jake Long?
No, Jake Long. They were never brothers. Everybody thought that shit.
Oh, okay, I knew there's
Chris
another
Long,
brother.
fuck, what's his brother? Kyle Long. Fuck the other nigga name. Shout out to you though, my boy. he followed that nigga and everything.
Shout out to the Longs, baby.
That nigga, he was an assistant over in Oakland. He was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they got a cool ass family over that bitch. Nigga, his son got a rat tail, like a little, whatever the fuck you call that shit.
Yeah.
A mullet down there.
Damn, bro.
Nigga, so he living like that now.
That's crazy. So you talk to Howie Long.
Plenty of time, yeah.
Damn. Did he like impart wisdom on you, or was it just like just sort of like hanging
it was like
out?
they were fucking drunk and just having a good time.
Okay.
My ex-girl, it was on one time. That shit was funny as hell. They both were drunk and shit. And no, Chris was definitely drunk. I know that for sure. That nigga was definitely drunk. Like that, my sister that's one of her favorite stories about the time she got to hang out with Chris Long and shit, and he was smoking a cigarette in that hoe. She was like, "Damn, nigga, let me hit that hoe." and next thing you know, they standing on top of the couches, bro. And the kids like telling, "Hey, y'all gotta get down." Chris was like, "What? You gotta get down." "Fuck you."
Damn, bro.
Him and my sister, bro.
Also, what you gonna say to that nigga? Big motherfucker. That motherfucker's huge, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Damn. That's a great story.
Debates. Week 12. SEC championship game. South Carolina, the ranked
I remember a
team.
lot of that shit. We beat them niggas ass.
Oh, 56-17, my man.
So
You got that ass.
I guess-
Clap some cheeks.
I'm
That day.
Hell
yeah, well, it's insane. I'm very curious as to what did you change defense? Like, what did you change in between the games? Because the first game was very good and
it's
very
when
close.
Week 2. Was that week 2 or
Yeah.
3? No, week 3.
Week 3, where you caused the fumble.
Was it
and
week
then
4?
What did
Something
they?
like that.
What did they
That was
not
like 4.
change? Like, what happened?
It was
What
week 4.
happened? What happened in between the two that like led to this big of a blowout?
I want to say the Alabama game. We came back on these niggas.
Oh, we
and
didn't even
beat-
talk about that.
Yeah, we did. We talked about that.
Nah,
No, we
didn't
talked about how they
about
came back.
that bitch busted that shit up.
Oh,
What started was,
Yeah.
So we moved
hey, we
on.
get the fucking talking about Chris Long game.
Yo,
Goddamn, Chris.
Chris Long drinking and smoking cigarettes. Yo, well, that's what podcast is all about, my nigga.
We forgot the most important part.
That's a really important part of this run.
No, okay, so
Also, I bet that about Alabama fan who's listening was like, "Fuck, nigga,
Hey, fucking remember. I thought he was gonna get this shit.
I thought they were just gonna get and move on."
But this nigga Mark, and he gonna bust a run out. I mean, that nigga was like, "Finna score again," type shit.
He does. It's gone. Yeah, I remember.
And motherfucker,
That
hop
punch
with
out.
Antoine Carter. Just juke his ass. And that bitch rolled for like 15 yards.
Went crazy far.
Went out the end zone.
Really?
You were
like
about it.
20.
Also, it was you and I forgot who.
Damon
the other-
Washington.
Yes.
But I wasn't gonna pick. I was gonna put it, just take it out of bounds like he did, because you ain't finna score 115 yards.
No. Take what you got. You got a miracle. Let's not try
Yeah.
to.
No,
fuck
y'all
it
know
up.
y'all got the points.
And after that, offense started scoring. We held their ass again.
Held their ass
Offense
again, yep.
started scoring. Held their ass again.
What was the moment that you were like, oh, we're gonna win this? We might. What was the moment where you're like, oh, we might win this game? And then what was the moment where you were like,
Shit,
we will win this game?
When we finally caught back up to their ass, we had to get enough points to say that shit.
Yo, that's hard.
You can't
That's
get
what you know.
a field goal and then be like, well, we had that field goal before halftime, but you know what I'm saying? While you in the third and fourth quarter, you can't get a field goal and be like, we still got 20 more points to go.
Yeah, exactly. 24-3, bro. It's a long.
Like, nah,
Okay.
nigga, you gotta, so you start putting points on the board for real, then it's like, all right, yeah, okay, bet.
Damn. This is the game. I wrote this in. Nick Fairley was, because we watched, Nick Fairley was going off this game. Like,
Hell yeah.
another hurt quarterback. Y'all heard
That
more
was T.
quarterback.
Bell that dumped his ass.
Okay,
on
that's
his
T. Bell.
head.
Yeah, you guys
Y'all heard
heard-
another quarterback.
Hurting
Yeah.
quarterbacks all season.
Yo,
yeah.
this is what I was gonna talk about, bro. When you got here, hey fool, because you played in it. I've watched you play in it, bro. You played in this era where y'all used to fucking hit niggas.
Hell yeah.
Y'all don't hit niggas no more.
No.
People can't hit niggas no more.
No.
But I'm watching these games. Me and Hassan are watching these games. People are getting hurt, bro. And it's like, oh, this doesn't happen like this.
There's so many times.
Like real hurt.
Like
Yeah.
niggas is not, no, like you know what niggas like this? Like, he's got full pads on. Imagine me in full gear.
The-
Dead.
Deceased, nigga.
Deceased. That's what I'm saying. That was a different kind of hit back
There were
then.
so many
Yeah.
times during these highlights that I thought in my head, like, oh, that would be called targeting now.
Oh, every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Every single hit.
But I got one from my freshman year though, Mississippi State. Like the nigga literally about to drop the ball already. Actually, no, Clemson game. Unnecessary. I could have picked the ball up. I just went to go hit the fuck out this nigga, and I bent this shit out because another nigga was attacking his legs.
Whoa.
And I tried to break his shit. Got up and celebrated on his ass and everything. No flag, no taunting, none of that bullshit.
Nothing. No targeting.
None
No
of
hit.
that.
No, none of that.
Yeah, you really.
Good breakup by Bates.
Yeah.
Brent Musburger and Bates with another breakup.
You really that was some Indiana
saw the
Jones
transition.
shit. You really slid under the door before that shut off.
Literally, yeah.
So what's crazy?
Yeah.
It was happening because it was like it was already happening before you got in the NFL. Because it's like before you got in college, I remember that shit happening. Like, oh wow, they're calling this, they're calling that, they're calling this. But it's crazy to watch it. In my head, it's like, oh, bro, they stopped that shit way before you got into the league. And it's like, no, nigga, you was hitting niggas still.
Yeah,
You was still hitting in college. You was still hitting niggas.
Hell yeah.
What do you remember when it? Do you remember like, oh, I can't. We're like, I have to tackle different. Like you can't tackle like how you were tackling in college.
Yeah, like has your approach to defense changed a little bit?
Yeah, cause you just smarter with it when you come into the league. Cause like in college, that's all you think about, just fucking a
I'm about
nigga
to
up.
kill this motherfucker.
Yeah. And it feel you like, nigga, I don't want to kill myself, so I'm gonna tackle with my.
Though I have seen you fucking blast people in the NFL.
Yeah, but
The Raiders game, we saw you win the game with blasting the nigga. You remember this?
You won the game. So it was Raiders Chargers. It was a back and forth game. It was a really close game.
I was there.
Yeah, dude. Raiders Chargers back game's crazy close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Khalil Mack's having a game. He's having a fucking game on defense.
And
game's crazy close. You guys kicked the ball. He finally
You're punting the ball away.
Punting the ball away. It's how much time's left?
There's like 2 minutes left, and you make you tackle the punt catcher immediately.
Blast. And I mean,
return
bro.
immediately. And I turned to Derek. I turned to Derek. I remember this. I turned to Derek, and I was like, "That won the game."
Yep.
And their
you did.
offense couldn't get going because you felt
No,
it in the stadium.
the way you hit him. This is in their home. Hey, it was a fucking Raiders
game.
It
was not but black shit everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas said, bro, we not coming to that motherfucker.
Hey,
These niggas.
That was a Raiders game.
On some real shit, Qualcomm, worst stadium of all time.
Oh, it's the worst stadium of all time.
For a fan, it's terrible.
us,
How is
it's
it to play?
terrible.
How is it to play?
Yeah. Because
I
it's different for
thought
us.
that was straight. The locker room was
Damn.
horrible, but I thought it was straight.
Oh, yeah, because the fan experience of like going to the Rams game, you put me out 2-0, came to the home game, and then going to all the other games I've been to, it's like, oh, nigga, not even close.
Yeah.
That was trash.
It's trash.
Okay.
It's trash.
I don't know how to look up there. Like, so what make it trash, though?
All the speakers on one side.
Yep, so you can't hear
Oh,
shit.
that we get home games. Like, that's
Dude, it's like,
host.
what is this?
Also, none of the fans are fans of the home team. So it's sort of like
It was whack because everybody was there was a Raiders. And not that it's dope that everybody's a Raiders fan, but
But
it's
you
like,
want to hear that.
nigga, I want to hear this is crazy.
I want to be
This is-
against the stadium. I'm rooting for the away team.
So this was San Diego, the Chargers fans did. Them niggas, because they didn't want to know it was going to be a fight in that bitch. So them niggas they sold their tickets and they sold them to fucking Raiders fans.
No,
or just regular people.
The reality is that there's no Chargers fans.
That too.
That's the
there's
reality.
people that lived like in LA did not know that they was in San Diego. Like, that was your closest team for a long time. And you got lucky that now you got two of them niggas, but for a long time.
This was all you had, bro.
And then you didn't even fuck with.
No, I ain't
No.
fucking with them.
Bro, what the fuck? But ain't like they ain't have LaDainian Thomas,
Bro, and that's what's
Junior
crazy.
Seau,
Motherfucking
Drew Brees.
Schottenheimer's a coach. I mean,
Come on.
you got stuff. You got stuff.
So that's crazy.
I mean, the reality is that it's a fan. The fan experience in the stadium is awful.
It is bad.
It's
It was
awful.
not a fun. And of all the games, it was like, bro, this is not a good
Because
time.
I went
This
to a
is
game.
bad time.
I went to a game in college where I was rooting for the Chargers. I went to a Chargers Colts game with luck. But I was like, I'll root for the Chargers. I'm here, right?
Yeah.
It was a terrible experience. I stopped rooting for the Chargers in the middle of the game. That's how bad of the experience was.
Started with the Colts.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck the Chargers. Yeah.
Give him a big time.
And it's a city where you go out. It's a bunch of beach people. So
Yeah, it's all
to win them over, you have to win championships, and it's just the winning tradition ain't there.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
That makes sense.
But that year with Oakland, if we detour on that was a great year, and I always felt that if Carr didn't get hurt, you guys were.
Absolutely.
Y'all were for real
Absolutely,
that year, bro.
You-
Nobody talks about that.
I went into the season saying, oh y'all. I went into the postseason or like late season.
It was
Oh
late.
y'all are dark horse
It was
Super
late,
Bowl
yeah.
contenders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all are Super Bowl
We
contenders.
were
and
like 12-2 or 3 or something.
yeah,
like that.
and then Carr
Y'all
got,
for real, fool.
Bruh.
and then Carr got hurt, and I was like, "Ooh, if they make it out of the first round, what a
Nigga,
win!"
We saw in practice. It was over with.
God damn.
Yeah.
But I will say this: you have over your career have the benefit of being on some really good teams, and that's awesome.
Yeah. I got
You-
blessed with that one.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
this year the Tennessee team came out of nowhere.
That was my favorite.
No one.
That was my favorite.
Yeah,
Watching this whole career, this year was definitely my favorite.
I mean, I think if you were
holy shit, this is crazy. Fool.
talk to any NFL pundit,
y'all going hard.
Any NFL pundit, no one had Tennessee getting to the AFC Championship game. Who the fuck had that? And that shirt, you guys were.
I remember the first game Cleveland. They thought Cleveland gonna kick our ass.
They thought
7 points, 10 points.
To be fair, they thought Cleveland was gonna kick everybody.
They were hyping. That's what I was like, bro.
Yeah, Cleveland was winning the Super Bowl.
They were hyping them. They were hyping Cleveland.
That should be funny though.
Yeah, because y'all get to see it from this. Like, oh, that's what y'all think, huh?
That's some silly shit. That's
some silly shit, bro. But yeah, this Titans year, fool, that shit was fun as shit to watch, dog. But I mean, let's talk about this. Is it? We here now. This is the highlight of one of the best. I mean, you got the ring.
Well, we didn't talk about the SEC championship game yet.
We talked about him blowing them out.
Well, I mean, no, but we had to finish the Alabama game before we got to the SEC championship game.
Well, that's true. Was there anything else about the SEC championship game? Because
wait, hold on. He's getting some stuff. But
yeah, we didn't get talked. We started talking about it, then Oh
shit.
Oh.
Hey, can you do us a favor? Can you go up to the camera and show the ring?
Camera.
I really can't, cause my daddy broke this hoe. If you can tell, he dropped that bitch and the bluest came out.
What? Oh, I see it right there. Damn, I see what you're saying. That's the Natty championship.
That's the fucking Natty.
And that's the SEC.
And that's the SEC.
And I had another one. Somebody stole that bitch out my house.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you get two rings. You get a school ring and then the BCS, the system senior ring.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll take a picture. You can put them up on.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's a picture. I got it in my phone somewhere.
Yeah, can you send it to me and I'll put it in.
I hit the Jordan. You remember the Jordan when Jordan had the little the 5 rings?
Yeah.
Nigga, so I hit one of them moves because and I had the Outback Bowl ring too. So
yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. I was just about to say, wait a minute, bro. The Outback Bowl got a ring. I know you got a ring.
Can I see it? Too. I want to see. So this is the national championship.
That's the Natty.
And it's the SEC.
Yeah.
Damn, man. This is crazy. That's wild. Like, just speaking as just a football fan, to hold one of these rings is insane. It's insane to me. I can't even imagine what it's like to win one of these rings.
The week after we won it, we got this nigga name, but that nigga sold his shit a week after.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. I mean, you see it on Pawn Stars a lot or stuff like that.
Why?
You see, it's worth money.
He needed money.
This is worth a lot of money.
I know you need the money. I know, but man, bro,
look at the
feeling of this.
Look at the difference in finger size. I can't even. I don't know if you can see. I can't even hold this up straight. That's how tiny my hands are. Oh man, I want to see. And this is the SEC ring.
That's the SEC jump.
That's the Natty, bro.
SEC game was fun too. I got me a pick assisted by Big Nick. I appreciate that shit.
Yo, speaking of Big Nick, let me ask you something. In the Alabama game, because he was unreal. Is he the best college defensive lineman you've ever seen?
Have I seen him? Yeah. On my team, well, did I play?
That you've played. That you've seen other teams too, like everybody.
He was all over the highlights.
They were comparing him to Warren. Like we were watching the highlights. The whole game they're comparing him to Warren Sapp, and he's dominating.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that shit was just all God given.
Yo, they said the man didn't do shit. Like he wouldn't be in the weight room and all this other stuff.
This nigga, bro.
So go ahead and tell me. I want to know.
One time, my nigga, bro, we had Matt Drills. You ever
Matt Drills.
In this fucking 4 to 5 day week long thing of waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and doing some unfootball related military style shit. You know what I'm saying? Crawling on your back, squiggling like a worm while you get up and go do 1,000
100 yards. Some stupid ass reason.
Stupid shit, nigga. And this nigga, bro, one day, he sat in the bathroom the entire time.
Oh, I love it.
So
I love it. Oh, Nick Fairley. You're my. First of all, I want to say Nick Fairley is one of my favorite people of all time. Just in general. We were the one time I visited y'all in Vegas. I knocked on the hotel room. Nick Fairley opened the door and he looked at me like I was an old friend. He looked at me like, "Oh man, you're supposed to be here." Me, football players everywhere.
I don't know if you remember Nick, bro. You was cool as fuck that Vegas weekend.
We were chilling in that.
It was us and all these
Nico,
Trayvon, what's his name for the Rams, the cornerback.
Trey Mason.
Trey Mason was there. Corner number 22. for the cornerback food.
For who?
He was like
True. Jermaine
Johnson.
Yeah, our whole team, but the Rams gonna be out.
Nigga, when we were at the club, Chris Johnson was there and 50 Cent was there. It was like, what is happening?
I remember standing next to Chris Johnson, and Derek goes, "Hey, that's Chris Johnson." I look over him, and I'm like, I can't even react to this. What is going on right now?
But it was like this, because it's like him, it's me, nigga, it's you, Chris Johnson. This is Son, and I said, bro, hey, I don't know if you know who, but you standing next to Chris Johnson, and this is Son. He looked at me, he said, "Damn, that is Chris Johnson."
I think P. Diddy's son was dancing on stage.
P. Diddy, yeah, you remember we were watching the P. Diddy concert? You remember we were turned the fuck up, fool.
Nigga, because we was standing on top like had the little nigga, we were killing that shit, nigga. Hell yeah.
P. Diddy was performing. It's us with Chris Johnson. You remember you were part of Chris Johnson?
Nigga, because we was at, the place.
SLS.
Yes, SLS, bro. With at the pool and that bitch too.
Yep, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, nigga. We got them bottles for free that night.
Did not know we got the bottles for free.
No, they shouted y'all. They shouted y'all out.
Yes.
They were like you're St. Louis. The St. Louis Rams are here.
Yeah,
I remember we were drinking like crazy. I do remember that. Like everybody was pouring
bottles, bro.
Well, they had to. It was 37,000 niggas.
But we all felt
on the couches. There wasn't no like. It wasn't like we shouldn't be here. We were like, oh, we're here.
And I'm talking about even like as far as like sitting on the couch. I never sat down the whole time. I was lit, man.
No, you were.
Bro, I wasn't with you all the time. Like it was so turned up. Some nights, some mornings I'm talking to Nico. I'm talking to motherfucking Tremaine. And you're not Nick Fairley. You're not there.
That night we spent a lot of time with Nico.
We were a lot of time because we were with Nico and Nick Fairley was around. He was coming in there. It was fucking turnt, fool.
That shit was live. I remember that shit. That shit was just almost as live as the first time I ever came to California.
Almost. The first time you came to California was one of the that didn't make any sense how turned up we got. We lost our minds. I lost my mind for damn sure. I lost my fucking mind. Yasano because he had to hear the joke a million times.
Yeah, 1.5 million times. My God.
That was the best time. That was probably that was one of the. That was the first time in Cali too.
Oh
first
man.
Time in LA. No, that was first time in LA.
First time it was your first time in LA.
LA.
We were riding with the Mustang, top down.
Top down.
Cold.
Down Hollywood.
Damn.
Didn't give a fuck.
That's nuts. That's nuts. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever been to Vegas as like to do the Vegas thing.
No, but we did it way on a level. That wasn't most niggas do the Vegas thing like 10 niggas in a room.
As the only time to do Vegas, that was a pretty dope experience.
Oh yeah, you did it with Nick Fairley.
I did it with Nick Fairley.
Guess what though? You can say this the one of the last times because ain't no more Memorial Weekend. That shit finna be. There ain't no more of that COVID-19 took over, baby.
Oh, ain't no more of that. Yeah, ain't no more. That experience is done. That experience was like,
it was. How many people gonna say like at least a couple thousand?
Yeah, in each club. Also, we went to one club. We went to multiple clubs.
Some wild shit. Remember we got the Uber ride with Nico, and the Uber driver was driving on the wrong side of the road.
Bro, Uber driver was driving on the sidewalk for us, bro.
Yeah. And I remember Nico at one point was like, "Hey man, you could calm down."
At first, I love this. At first, Nico was like, "Oh yeah, nigga, you going?" And then he said, "Hey man, we don't gotta get there that bad." Because we were all looking at each other like, "Bro, we going to a club, fool. What are we gonna be late?" It's Vegas.
It's Vegas. It's only 12:30.
It's a red light. It's okay. Rules are okay. Some rules are here for a reason. I'm not mad at all rules. Nigga.
Yeah, for real.
The rule of the red light is fine to me.
Oh man. Oh, that was great. Hey, Nico, if you're listening to this, shout out, dude.
Shout out, Nico.
That was one of the best nights of my life.
Nick Fairley, that was like a great fucking one of the best experiences of my life. Yeah, that was a good fucking time, dog.
Nico was giving us so many drinks, I had to hide some. I couldn't handle it. I was like, it's too much.
Hey, you remember when you broke Nico? Yo, he broke Nico's selfie stick. The selfie stick just happened. So this wasn't.
I remember. Somebody else started taking pictures. Fuck yeah.
Immediately. Yo, he handed it to me, and next thing I know, this shit is broken. I'm like, no, what did I do? He was so disappointed.
What did he say? You had to charge to the game.
Yeah, you got to charge it to the game. That's what I told him. I was like, damn. That's what Nico told me. He was like, man, you just got to charge it to the game.
I just got to charge to the game. Because the son's drunk, and he's like, bro, I don't even know what happened. But it's broken. But it's crazy because also, nigga, the selfie stick was
rare.
That shit was
fucking
rare. Niggas wasn't joking about it yet. Niggas wasn't like, oh, the selfie stick.
It's like you didn't know how to feel about it.
No, they was just like, what is that? Like, what the fuck is that?
Is that a duster, nigga?
Yeah, why you got your phone on that?
Are you blind?
It was just broken.
And yo, I remember because I'm thinking like, oh damn, because I'm drunk. I remember this shit. I'm like, nigga,
I'm this
nigga.
guy's guest.
I'm like, please, nigga, don't be mad at this because I don't have to like, I don't like just like defend, like be like, bro, he's cool. It's, you know what I mean? Like you don't know, you don't know. You like, bro, he's cool. It was an accident. And Nico was like, oh man, we just got to charge this to the game. And I'm like, man, I fuck with this nigga so much.
He's a cool guy. Yo, I'm a diehard Niners fan. Whenever I see him on the when he was with the Seahawks, I saw him. I was like, that's Nico Thor, baby, make that play.
That's my dog, man. Yeah.
Speaking of Nico, yo, how do you feel about like? Because I was talking to him. It's like, oh man, I can't believe you've had not only one game but multiple games. Before we get into this Natty game, but multiple games where you had Musburger and fucking Kirk Herbstreit.
Mm-hmm.
College game day at Auburn, like you got to experience like because college game day to me the fan to a person watching it's just like nigga that's college game day nigga that's Herbstreit, that's Musburger, Crabtree, touchdown, the classic calls.
We know like you get the game day like damn hell yeah that's on because this we look at it like this like when we had night games and we sit in the hotel room that's when you watch other games nigga. That's all they fucking talking about is game day. Since you wake up. So like, all right, I'm gonna watch that bitch later on. So I feel like that's how people get
whose head the course I put on like the whole you want to know. You want to know. Everybody wants to know.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like we were like hell yeah, we get that bitch because it's gonna be more eyes. That's how we looked at it, like more people watching the game.
And that helps for national championship stuff, man.
And CBS night games is the main one. CBS day games too. But if you get them CBS's, which you had a lot of those because it was I think. Just because SEC type thing.
Yeah.
But we get them CBS games.
Well, y'all are the NFL of college football.
Basically. Yeah.
Basically, no, come on.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that game. I get this argument with everybody. The SEC is the NFL of college football.
Absolutely.
You know why I know? Because every player's in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I call it that.
Yeah.
And I was telling Derek before we get into the national championship game, but I was like, I think this is the last time the Pac-12 is in the national championship.
Probably so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is because we did the math. Yeah, we looked at it.
It's pretty much all SEC and ACC.
Yeah.
SEC.
Yeah.
That's
since
it.
then.
Yeah.
And mainly SEC, but ACC, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Clemson, nigga. Y'all are in there too. But it's the SEC. If we're talking about the whole spectrum of the thing, like the whole thing, it's the SEC, and then it's one Florida State year in Clemson. Let's be real, fool. What is it? It's all of the SEC, all of it, the spectrum, the three big boys.
Couple times.
Yeah, and then Auburn loses by Jameis Winston. I mean, pulling some Jameis Winston shit. We were at that game. That was hard.
That's
in the end
ACC.
zone, he scored on.
That was hard.
In the end zone, he scored on. That's what we were right.
We were right there we had to watch, but in the family section, we had to watch that shit happen.
We just right after Trey scored that last touchdown, bro. I'm like, hell yeah, these niggas finna win that bitch.
Do you remember who we were sitting next to that game? I don't know if you remember. I'm talking about next to you like this. Like he was sitting right here. It was so you were me. This is you. This was DeMarcus Ware.
Oh, yeah. I do remember. We was in there having deep conversation.
You and DeMarcus Ware were talking about bitches and life and football. And I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because it's like, that's his nigga life. But I heard y'all had some conversations, fool. That, I don't know if you remember that, but it was
I do remember.
It was DeMarcus Ware, fool.
It was the fucking DeMarcus Ware.
And he was giving you game. Like, y'all were talking. Y'all were talking.
Yes, I do remember.
But also, he was he was ending his career. He had made like maybe 1 or 2 seasons left at that point. It was the end of DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
He's rich as fuck at this one because I remember he had signed a contract a couple years before this where it was like nigga nigga signed a big boy contract. But yeah, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was he on the Broncos team that won?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was.
Okay.
He was on the Cowboys at this time.
What a career!
I want to say. Or was he a Bronco? I thought he was a Cowboy at this time when you were talking to him. Was he a Bronco already?
I would say he was still a Bronco.
Well, how long was he with? He was with the Broncos at the end of his career, right?
I mean, this would have been 2014 because this would have been the kick 6 year.
He might have been on the Broncos because Broncos won 2015, right?
So he might have been on the Broncos right now.
He might have been on the Broncos.
Yeah, he had been only about to leave.
Exactly. It was right there. It was right there.
1 or 2.
So that's the only reason I brought it up. Muss and Kirk. Let's get into this Natty is because they wanted y'all to lose.
We still haven't talked about the actual SEC championship game.
Oh yeah, should we? Yeah, we didn't. We just know that y'all beat the shit out of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it was. Like the offense scored almost every possession, every other possession.
So
defense is just.
At this point, Cam Newton's Heisman too, right? Like it's not even a debate. It's like we all know Cam Newton's Heisman. So let's stop talking about that.
Solidified. Then you know what I'm saying, we know we win this game. We going to Natty.
Okay.
So this is the things that we knew after week LSU game, which is when y'all were like, oh, if we win this, he's getting the Heisman. We get we're getting the Natty.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, we're about to beat the shit out these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, I don't know how, for whatever reason, nigga, none of they players. Marcus Lattimore wasn't hitting no shit that day. Nigga,
Alshon, what doing that?
Alshon, I mean, Mark, he had like 1 or 2 runs that were probably like 10, 12 yards, but that was about it. And Alshon wasn't doing shit. Garcia, I want to say, what's he called? They put Connor Shaw in real fast.
Damn.
You know, so it was over with.
It was just over with. Okay. Okay. All right, Natty.
Musburger, because you don't know this. Obviously, I guess let's my text you. But how would you know that Musburger and Kirk are talking shit about you guys?
We knew after like a couple days later, like we get the TV copy in there, so we can watch TV copy if you want to. You know, but most time everybody watches no sound, obviously, sideline view, inside view. But like some niggas like them niggas. Like they will watch the game or something on the TV copy, like them niggas they want us to win that bitch.
We're watching the highlights, noticing they did, because we're like,
they're talking shit about Nico.
They're talking shit about Nico, specifically Nico, which I was like, oh, Kirk, what did he fucking
They put the camera in on his ass.
This is the guy that I don't like. I don't like this. And it was like, what is this? Is personal, fool.
Well, it really was, and if I remember the narrative of college football at the time, and I didn't watch a lot, but I remember thinking like, oh, they were trying to crown Chip Kelly as the next, like, this is the next.
They kept talking about Chip.
This is the next guy.
Fucking thing, the whole game.
This is the next Urban Meyer. This is the next. This is the next.
Also,
all-time
I'm
great.
sure you remember Chip was doing wild shit that game. Chip, he was going for it on fourth.
He did that a couple times.
And he on like a fake field goal. Chip
fake field goal.
No, Chip was turning up this game. He was doing the riverboat gambler, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to be like Les Miles. You know, like the river. He was doing some like, oh okay, he's doing some wild shit.
They only probably I say.
Their fake field goal worked. I'll give them that.
The fake field goal.
They played a good game.
No. I meant him gambling. I meant him gambling.
The receiver number 20. I don't know. He probably was Hawaiian or we had long that fucking hair, but I would say the white boy.
No, the white boy was cold. The white boy who caught the crazy
long touchdown.
Was it?
I don't remember that.
He had a name. You had a name, white guy. You had a name.
That's why I didn't want to say he was probably wasn't white. Because his different name was like there wasn't no white boy.
He looked white as fuck though. Because he had the long hair. But he had the long hair. But
he
was balling.
And that's Oregon. They always get Hawaiians and shit. So you never know.
Yeah.
But that nigga balled. Michael James didn't do shit.
No, he scored the touchdown when it mattered, but he didn't do the things that they wanted to do, which was like bust a 90
yard. He didn't take over the game.
First series, I want to say I think it was first series. But they ran an option, and I didn't even look at the quarterback and see if he was gonna pitch that bitch. I just tried to smack that nigga.
Yeah,
like you can hear it on the film. Like I tried to just start that bitch off with right, nigga. Cause them niggas was fast. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas was fast.
Because this is also the game I noticed, because I noticed the game before. I was like, oh man, they're rotating you. Like this is me from watching this at the house, right? And in this game, you played a lot more. I was like, okay, but they were still rotating.
They still rotate, but see, this was the thing they had. Aaron Savage was a 6-year senior. He got a gray shirt. He got a gray shirt because he got hurt. So then we had him. We had Mike McNeil, Zach Etheridge. Then they had some young guys. It was fresh, 5-star freshmen. That bullshit. So they had them ready to groom them to play. And they had some other DBs though that actually was Chris Davis. Actually, he was good, so he was playing in the game.
No, Chris Davis
actually got hurt the first on the sideline. He actually got hurt
because they talked about he got caught. He caught a good pass on him, and then they were like, "Oh, Chris Davis is hurt." But when he said the name, I was like, "Oh, that's Chris Davis."
Yeah, that was his freshman year, and that nigga actually getting some. Actually playing it.
He was like, damn, that championship game. Chris Davis, Chris Davis had a career.
Just a straight up iconic Auburn career.
I mean, that nigga. Literally, I saw Instagram yesterday. That nigga was like talking on the fucking
big time.
So they just we're talking about I saw that shit on Instagram.
He's the new Bo Jackson, and the fact that when I was there, it was Bo coming back and doing all that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean, he didn't come no other year but the Natty year, but.
But he came to Natty.
He came to Natty, so I seen that nigga a lot of times.
He was like, "Oh, they undefeated. I gotta come.
Yeah, I gotta pull up.
I gotta pull up. But I saw you post. I'm sorry. I saw you post something about Chris Davis. This might have been like last year, 2 years ago, fool. And I'm just remembering it now. But it was just something random you posted like, "Hey, my nigga Chris Davis is like a legit legend now."
Yeah.
And it was like, but you weren't saying it jokingly. You were saying it seriously. Like, hey, bro, you were legit like. Because I took it that way. You was like, "Oh, you a fool." I'm saying, like, you a legit legend here, fool. Like, you'll never be forgotten.
Never, ever.
Outside of that,
ever.
Outside of
I think he's good in Auburn forever. I think his son's gonna be good in Auburn forever.
On some like real shit. Like, your kids will be good here.
Joke. Yeah, and he's from Alabama anyway.
Oh, so he's good.
Yeah, so it's like,
oh yeah,
he could be in the arguments of getting a statue, or at least a big ass something.
Oh, that's a statue, bro. Him fucking in the. Yeah, him down the side, like down right before he gets in the end zone.
Yep.
You know, or get like right, he's getting
Yep.
tackled by the teammates, like this pose. Yep. That's like you're right. No, that's statue level pose, dude.
Oh, that game was. I have never. So that season, like
and
I said,
he balled on defense that game too.
See, now
and he balled on defense.
I came in. I remember this game. If I'm being honest with you, I'm being real. I came in like fourth quarter, 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
When I started, because I don't know what I was doing there, but I came in and I was like, you know, where you're like, oh, it's a game, and then you watch it, and then you end like, what the fuck? Like, but it was like 3 or 4 minutes in the fourth, and you were like, oh, this is a game. I'm just gonna watch it. You know how many times you see a close game?
It
like,
don't even no matter who it is. It's already close.
It's close, nigga. It could be 2 D1
double A. That's like the best too. That's like the best. So I ain't have to watch none of the bullshit
I
before.
just watched the build up to this.
Oh man,
so I didn't know he was balling. The only thing I know about him is this.
Yeah.
My experience with the game is like I'm not a huge college football fan. Never really been. Right? I'm California college football ain't what it is. You know. And then
USC at that time, but you were young. You were too young.
I was also in the Bay Area, and we have this weird sort of little brother thing with LA where we don't like them, right? So never big. I had really understood what the Iron Bowl was that year. I'd watched something on ESPN talking about the Iron Bowl and what it really means, and I was like, I hadn't watched a single game all year. I sat down, me and my dad watched every single minute of that game. It's the only game of college football I've watched all year. And I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
I remember die over this shit.
I will never forget the name Chris Davis.
He had a game, so you know he had a game that year. That game. You know he had a game.
The second he scored that touchdown, I was like, oh, I'm never going to forget the name Chris Davis. This is me. This is some brown kid in the Bay Area. Will never forget the name Chris Davis.
A nigga that's from Bama.
Yo, this nigga's a legend. You meant it. That's what I'm saying, fool. When I saw that post, I was like, oh, damn, he's a real. You meant that shit, fool.
I'll also never forget the name Rodrigo Blankenship. He's the Alabama kicker that missed 3 kicks that day. He missed 3 kicks that day. Bro, that's one of the...
That was a nigga, he had the glasses?
Yes, he had the glasses. He had the glasses.
Dumbass glasses.
He had the dumb glasses.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll never forget that name.
You're like the Bills kicker.
That's one of the...
You're just like, oh, Norwood or whatever his name was.
Like, my dad don't watch college football, but we sat there and we were like, it was just like, damn, that was one of the best games I've ever seen in my life.
I want to say before that game, they came out with the 30 for 30, the Auburn War Eagle Roll Tide, and we had a citizen team and we watched the whole thing.
Damn.
I watched that.
And we had
30 for 30?
No, I haven't.
We had niggas come in, Charles Barkley, Bo, Otto Grace, Wesley Person come in and
Charles Barkley's on.
Speech.
Damn, I didn't know that.
And give us that Iron Bowl speech.
That Iron Bowl speech.
What was it like to go back to the Iron Bowl? What was it like in that stadium after you guys had won? Because it was like, I can't
Dead
imagine.
silence? Was it silence?
Nigga, what? All you hear is our little section of our parents and shit and just cheering their ass off and hear that bitch nigga about to piss on that shit.
Ooh, God, let me ask you. More silence. That game or you guys kicking out the Ravens this last year? Ooh. Well, because I posted the other day about you telling them niggas, drive safe. This is my favorite. Also the best, bro, best trash talk of all time. Nigga, drive safe. Hey, you flick me off. Drive safe. Yo, that was some Shannon nigga, I watched that and that was like, no bullshit. That was like, call the National Guard. It was that level of like, because I didn't watch that like I found that clip. Nigga, I was watching an NFL film. It was an NFL film on that game.
And they put that joke on
there. Because it was a big moment, fool. Nigga, drive safe. Hey, you flicked me off.
That's such huge trash talk. Just like, hey, man, I hope you get home safe. That's so
I hope you get home safe. And y'all are mad. You know how mad. So when
the whole drive
they only
home.
show your face. How mad are they when you're saying this?
Fired up, because this is what I do to fuck with the fans.
Tell me.
So they already talking their shit, and then I turn around, I say some shit, but I won't ever look at them. Hey, bitch, you can be right. Hey, fuck, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. We whooping y'all ass. I ain't gonna look at you yet. Then I'm gonna finally look at you. You gonna be still. I'm like, I can't hear you. You're too far away because you understand what you say. just keep on. I don't know because I'm not listening. I don't care no more. So now they getting extra mad. That's when they start fucking flicking me off. And I be oh, you think I cared? Sorry, you gotta go. Bye.
I'm a millionaire.
That's why I don't let them talk. That's why I don't like. They can say all this stuff. I'm not even listening because I'm faking like I can't hear you. I probably can't hear you, but I'm faking like I can't hear you. Faking like you just steadily trying. I'm gonna get louder and louder. He's gonna hear me, and I don't, because I don't give a fuck.
You beat them.
I beat you.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say.
What I'm gonna get mad for? I just won.
I'm in your home stadium. It's quiet. It's fucking
and that's when
quiet.
that was the first stadium I've been into. No, Falcons did it. Maybe Falcons did it, but that was the first stadium when the lights shut all the way down and do the other flickering purple lights and that was like, damn, bro. When they called that nigga Lamar Jackson name, bro.
How was it? Let me hear it.
My nigga, you can't hear the nigga next to you, nigga. Like, the coach was trying to say something to me. I remember special team coach trying to say something to me, and I was like, I can't even hear you, bro. Like, just wait. We gotta wait till these niggas shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what it's like when they call it an MVP in the NFL.
Yes.
Oh man, I can't imagine, man.
When Patrick Mahomes came down,
I can't imagine.
That shit was. First of all, that whole game, them niggas was rocking that bitch. But when they called that nigga name, it was like,
this is their dude.
It's like earthquake, literally earthquake. You probably could pull that bitch up on the earthquake shit.
That's
that loud.
Let me, because you told me this is a while ago.
And that shit feel like crackling in your ear too, like when you hear that shit, like from on the field when you just got circles around you, motherfuckers.
It's just
it feels like crackling, like it don't.
Because it's 100,000 people screaming.
Yeah,
at the same time.
It's not like a big like they got the fake cheers. Whoa, we are. Yeah, it's just like you can't hear shit.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you just gotta try to like do some other shit. So that shit, I don't like that shit.
Bro,
I like that shit, but I don't like it.
I asked you this a long time ago, bro. This is when you flew me out to to St. Louis. We all played the Seahawks opening game.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was your third season.
We had won.
Y'all
on
won
TFL by Aaron Donald.
Yeah, amazing. Aaron Donald. It was fucking.
4th and 1, nigga.
It was fucking amazing. It was a great game. It was cool to watch it. It was like the best game to watch at home. Like, this was awesome. This was awesome.
It's crazy. Even when the Seahawks were at their best,
the Rams,
they always lost to the Rams.
Lost to the Rams.
Always lost to the Rams.
Lost
that
to the
was our
fucking
Super
Rams.
Bowl, baby.
That was
our Super Bowl, baby.
That was week 1.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I always remember that. I always like because I want
to say that might have been the year we went 1-4.
Dude, that was. I remember because it was not good after that. Not the bad, but it was just like I remember y'all won that game and I was so excited. And then I watched y'all's next couple games and I was like, man, this was not the first game. This was not that. What did I see?
All I remember from the mid 2000s was Johnny Hecker would destroy the fucking Rams.
This nigga coming to finish the season 8 of 9 throwing, 2 touchdowns.
And you know Johnny Hecker's the punter.
Yeah. He's throwing it.
I know.
We would go like in every game with like 3 or 4 different fakes, nigga. We even had a fake on the punt return, nigga, to beat the Seahawks one year.
Yeah. Where I remember this. It's Tavon Austin, I think,
He
pretends to call, and then Stedman Bailey catches on the other end.
On the opposite side.
Yeah.
So we called that bitch Mountaineer. Yeah.
Because Virginia guys. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. That nigga walked that home on his crib. Then guess what they tried to do next week? Seattle, after we beat them, they went to the playoffs. They did try to do the next week.
No, they did the exact same thing.
Richard Sherman, he wasn't fast enough. He wasn't. He got caught, and he turned that bitch back in the middle.
We know you're a Spoil the Beans fan. We love you, but you weren't fast enough. And we got to keep it 100.
It was later in your career, we know.
But, yo, this is what I want to ask you, because at this time when I came out to the crib, fool, and when y'all were playing the Seahawks, I asked you, I said, hey, fool, who's the best quarterback you've seen at this time? It's your 3rd year in the league, and you were like, oh, Drew Brees. No, and you were like, no question with it. Drew Brees, he's the best quarterback I've ever seen. Oh my God, Drew Brees. Now that you're this long, is it the same answer or is there different? Because I mean, Drew Brees still that motherfucker.
That nigga still cold. Don't get to it. That nigga still the truth because he came down and gave us about 350 last year too.
I saw, oh yeah.
Yo, that nigga still up there. Shit. Fuck. Deshaun Watson. I give it to that nigga the truth.
Deshaun Watson, the truth fool.
That nigga the truth.
Deshaun Watson, the truth.
I don't want to tell Houston Texans that's y'all fault that we lost to Patrick Mahomes. Because we supposed to be playing them niggas because they would beat the fuck out of them niggas.
24-0?
Yeah. You hear me?
What do you want? I don't know what else. What do you want the quarterback to do? What else do you want the offense to do?
I will always say the fake punt lost in the game.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah.
That I don't know what that, but nigga, Deshaun Watson is cold as motherfucking hell.
That nigga cold. Shit. Russell Wilson, that nigga the truth.
Yeah, Russ.
Well,
even that game
hey.
y'all beat him that way. I saw it.
That
He
nigga's
went
true.
off, dude. It was like, oh, this dude's cold.
What was
He
it
had a bad
like?
game,
What was it
kinda.
like to beat Tom Brady?
Ooh, wow.
Because the
That's a
first
good
time
question.
I ever played them, they kicked ass in the playoffs, 2017. Yeah, they were cold as shit in that bitch. But then when Brave got there, we practiced against them niggas.
Yeah.
And then, no, was that the last year? Well, no, we played them niggas, and it's like, our defensive coordinator, he used to be with Baltimore. So, back when Ray Lewis and them, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
Those Super
That
Bowls.
was his players, like the whole, I want to say 8 to 10 years he was there.
The Ed Reed, the later,
Ed
the Ed
Reed,
Reed.
all them.
Okay,
He
yeah,
won
yeah.
the Super Bowl with
He
them.
won Super Bowl. Yes, he
Yeah.
won Super Bowl with him. So he had played Tom Brady a lot of times. So that nigga like, oh no, he turned it up himself, and he was like 70 something. He just retired. That nigga turned it up like, nah, I'm finna be on my shit this week. We finna beat these niggas ass. Like he coming in, he'll tell you everything he know about him to the whole team. Like we finna beat these motherfuckers, and we finna not let Tom Brady. If we do win, it ain't gonna be because.
It ain't gonna be because of Tom. Actually, hey, who got the game ball that game? Because it's the only time I've ever said this in my life. I think Mike Vrabel deserved the game ball.
I think
he
he
outcoached Bill that game.
Absolutely.
That was crazy to see that
Absolutely.
on TV. That was
Yeah.
like, man, he outcoached them and won, and they won, and y'all
Oh,
won.
which game you talking about in the playoff game?
The playoff
Yeah.
game, the playoff game.
I'm thinking about the regular season.
Tell us what
game
happened in the regular
last
season
year.
game.
That's what I'm saying. Like that nigga Tom, bro. We just blitz niggas zone, fire zones, nigga. I'm talking about looking like 8 coming, but it's really 4, and they just. let
Ooh, y'all
somebody
fucking
go.
him up.
Yeah, we were coming like that. So
I call it the show blitz on that. It's the left wing analog.
He over here just throw dirt in the ball. He just falling down before nigga hit him. So that was an easy win. But then the playoff game though, my favorite memory of the playoff game. So we used to have some shit like this. First of all, we got it from obviously from Belichick because they were the only ones in the league doing it. It was like when they get under 5 minutes on the clock, it's a continuous run clock. Like even during a penalty, the clock is still running. So if you can take a penalty, if you can have your own penalty, like so we used to have a nigga called a grenade. And so that means it was a designated nigga that's gonna jump false start on
That's
purpose.
hilarious.
Crazy.
Soon as the
Hilarious.
play clock get down, and but the game clock is still running.
Yep.
So then you get back on the ball again, you bust another one on their ass because you can't have no more than 2 in a row. So then boom, you do that and you let it go. So then we go to the third time, nigga. So we did that bitch on double snap. So nigga, I just like after the first one, I just always point at the nigga. I just made sure I can get him to jump outside, and the nigga jumped. So then I jumped. So we got another time, bro. Nigga Bill Belichick was so fucking hot. So it went.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, he was.
It went from like 5 minutes to like 3 and
It
a
was
half.
insane. It was one of the craziest I've ever seen on TV. It was
Yeah.
one of the craziest we've ever seen.
What was crazy about it for me is earlier that year I'd gone to New York and I was like, I want to go to a Monday Night Football game and I want to see Tom Brady play before he retires. So I thought he might be done after this year. So I went to a Jets-Patriots game at the Meadowlands and Bill pulled the exact
Yes.
same move.
Yeah.
He pulled the exact
yeah.
same move, and I
That
was
Vrabel pulled
watching.
on him.
Yeah,
That-
that I was
yeah.
watching it happen. And I was like, "Damn!" And I remember in the game, Bill Belichick was like smiling on the
Yeah,
sideline.
he was smiling on the sideline.
He was like, he was
Yeah.
No, that cocky-
Yeah.
the only time I've ever seen him show emotion.
Yeah.
And of course, it came back to bite him in the ass because that's life. That's life.
That was probably one of the biggest memories for me that game. That shit was just funny.
So you drew the guy off sides.
Yeah.
That's hard, fool.
I forgot who it was too. It was some nigga I knew too. So I'm like, I was like, oh, Bill's gonna be very hot at you. Justin Bethel, that's who it was. Justin Bethel. That nigga cold though. Cold ass gun, special team player. Like, great.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, Bill's gonna be mad at you, buddy. And that nigga was hot. That nigga was so hot. He was hot.
Bro, speaking of great, because you play with him, how great is Taylor Lewan? Like, you practice with him, play with him. How do you feel about him?
I feel like, I feel like he definitely not one or two, maybe 1 or 2 best tackles in the league.
Dude, when it comes to run blocking, I don't know if I've seen anyone.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
What separates him from other offensive linemen?
I mean, probably his work ethic. I know he in the book watching film. I just say he probably set the tone. Like with in certain ways, like as far as like you said, run blocking, just finishing.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, this nigga finished. Fuck, I gotta come with his day. Then I even thought too much. And that nigga just dumping your ass, and he getting up talking big shit.
He talking big shit.
Big shit, nigga.
This man, he calls himself Dad, fool. This nigga goes by the name Dad,
Dad,
by
nigga.
the whole city of Nashville.
Yeah, so
Fool,
like,
he's feeling.
I'ma have a
this nigga
big
talking-
dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk a big
Yeah,
dick
you
shit,
hear
dog.
me?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Shout out Bustin' the Boys, bro. I love
Hey,
that dog,
fuck
bro.
with
Him
Bustin'
and Will
the boys.
Compton.
Hey, fuck with you, my boy. But yeah, so yeah, that's like nigga the truth.
True.
He the truth.
God, man, man.
Damn. All right.
Natty game.
My question now, it's the final play of the game.
Nigga, I didn't.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to the final play, I want to.
Okay.
Yo, so first off, everybody knows because this is the whole point of the game. It's supposed to be this high-scoring USC Texas game. Everybody remembers USC Texas. It was like this is the greatest national championship. Oh my God, all the points. Blah blah blah. This game going into it was supposed to be. I don't know if you're both undefeated.
Yeah.
Y'all. The hype for this game was this was gonna be that.
This was gonna
nigga. This was gonna be USC Texas. That's how they were. This is gonna be high-scoring, crazy plays. Holy shit! And it turned into a motherfucking slugfest, nigga. Defense all day.
Yeah.
Defense. So, at what point do y'all know? Do y'all niggas notice like, oh, this is a fuck offense. This is a defensive game.
Yeah, when we realized that our offense wasn't scoring, like, nah, this did. Who scored? EB scored first.
Burn scored.
KB scored
Burn scored first, and then Emery scored.
And that was later, huh?
Way later.
So yeah.
Because they were kind of up.
The defense wise, we just like, man, we just gonna want to hit these niggas because slow them down. They ain't gonna want to be. It can't run that fast.
Y'all shut Michael James down.
Yeah,
and he was going off that season.
Yeah, it was
going to fuck off.
Yeah, people were talking about him as an outside Heisman at that point. People were like really hyped about LaMichael James. I remember when the Niners got him, I was like, yeah, we got LaMichael James.
Yeah.
So that fucking happens. It's a defensive struggle. It's close. Do you remember this? Cam, y'all had the game.
He fumbled that hoe. Yeah,
Cam fumbles
the ball. Yeah. No, he got sacked. Was it sack fumble?
No, he's running. He's running down the field.
That hoe. That's what
he fumbles. How do you feel?
Yeah, Clay Matthews' brother.
Yeah, Clay Matthews' brother is the one who's stripping.
Yep.
And because the game's over. Y'all have the game. The game is done, fool. Y'all have it. He fumbles. It's like 4 maybe something minutes left.
I remember about how he was like, fuck. All right, niggas, let's go do defense. We gotta go do it again. Go get a stop.
Because you out there on all those, especially like the safety play. I remember you being like, bro, that was a huge play that you had a huge part of. Do you remember that?
Hell yeah, I remember that. There's a black guy there, John 93, Mike Blanc. Yeah. I was gonna get that motherfucker. Yeah,
I know, boy. You took on the big block. You took on the but it helped him. It was like a crazy. It was one like you just said earlier, fool. It was like, oh, I'll do my job, you do your job. And it was crazy to see that work, but it got the safety.
Yep.
It got the safety.
If I were to rewind a little bit, sorry, were there extra nerves coming into that game? Like, what was it like coming in for you?
Oh yeah, your first Natty.
That joint was just lit. Like, you mean if you played in, the Iron Bowl, that shit is a natty in itself.
Damn, that's real.
For real. So
that's real.
It's like, nigga, I don't know. We just looked at Oregon like shit. You ain't nobody colder than nobody else in our league, nigga, in our conference. Like, I guarantee you play LSU, they would have beat y'all. You play Bama, they would have beat y'all.
Kentucky might have got you.
Kentucky would have stuck up on your ass.
Them niggas wasn't small.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, so we weren't worried about that. We just didn't want to, on our end, fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We trick it off some type of way.
Game is tied. There's 2 minutes left. Natty's on the line. Cam has the ball. Are you like, we got this? This is it? We got it?
Yeah. Especially our offense, the way they was just the whole season.
Yeah.
Them niggas just finding the ways to score majority of the time. Fuck.
Michael Daren won the game.
That nigga was the MVP.
He won. I forgot because I was like, it wasn't Cam. Michael Daren won this game.
Michael Daren was the MVP.
How are you feeling when he pulls off that run when he's down but not down?
Down but not down, but he's down but not down. The national championship, he's down but not down.
The nigga knee never touched. Thank God he only like 5'8", nigga. So Derrick Henry would have been down,
Derrick would have been down, but that nigga's too tall.
Yeah, he's too tall. So he got lucky that nigga just already low to the earth anyway. So that nigga, I just remember like standing on the sideline on defense and shit. I just hear Smooth. You literally hear Smooth say, "Go, nigga, go!" And you see Smooth pointing, and you hear like that nigga yell that shit, "Go, nigga, go!" And that nigga took off. Then the next one, he should have scored on the next run.
He should have scored the next
pretty
one.
Pretty much. It was down to the half-yard line.
And then we had to kick that goddamn
okay, because this is what we want to know about, fool, because this is the most important. I mean, this is football, bro.
You talking about if that nigga missed?
Well,
I thought that's what you were about to ask me, because I said that nigga. I had that happen in Olive Branch.
Also,
tell me about it.
Madison Central, nigga.
Madison Central. I want to know. Okay, this is high school. Olive Branch.
My nigga Todd Mays.
This is his senior year.
Yeah.
Nigga,
they're supposed to go to Natty. Y'all supposed to go to state championship. There's no reason y'all shouldn't go.
We were gonna go play South Panola again.
In the state championship. There's no reason. Did Madison Central win that year or not win that year?
No, they got their ass toasted.
Because I knew either the year after that or the year they won.
They did win. They played them and won.
That's why I didn't remember.
They got their ass whooped.
They got their ass toasted.
They played us, Olive Branch, in the state championship. Olive Branch won.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I think they did win one.
Because I think it was when I was at Belhaven or I was at Mississippi College. I'm in
Okay,
Mississippi, so I heard about it. Like, they won, and they either beat y'all or Panola. So that's what I knew. But this is the year they beat their ass.
This nigga.
So it should be y'all Panola.
Yes.
South Panola is a team in Mississippi that won 1 million games in a row.
Right.
Okay.
Literally.
Like, actually, not kidding.
Yeah.
It's like they beat the record. It's some
They're
bullshit.
like some De La Salle shit. Where
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
So
they made a 30 for 30 for him.
What the fuck I about to say?
You're talking about
Miss kicks.
Oh, yeah. So, nigga, first quarter, I'm starting quarterback, broke his leg. First series.
Oof, damn. Bro, I didn't know you got Derek Carr twice.
The white dude.
Clint Wilson.
And then y'all had to back up from Ridgeway coming in.
Mays. No, we had that nigga from Olive Branch. Now he from Memphis though. Yeah, he actually is from.
He played at Ridgeway.
He did play Ridgeway.
That's how I knew the nigga from that. But that's how I knew him.
But he was a freshman, 14 years old. This nigga came in through 6 touchdowns.
Damn. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah. Came in through 6 touchdowns. He threw the last jump to me. Nigga, we lost because the kicker missed the extra point. It was already overtime, and the kicker missed the extra point. To tie the game. Then they were gonna put me and Tar like back there as quarterback, running back shit, because that nigga really was more of a running back. They could just throw a little bit.
Yeah.
So then, nigga, I'm over there talking to the coach, nigga, and I just hear our whole family says, "Oh!" I said, "This nigga just missed." And that was back when it was still high school, the same way you had a 2-yard line kicking. So it's a 15-yard kick.
No, D-Bates.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, what point of the playoffs y'all in right now?
This is the game to go to the state.
This is semis. Okay, this is semis. Okay.
Yeah, this is the game to go to the state.
DB!
Yes.
DB!
I was hurt, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Nigga, that's how we lost, bro.
Damn.
Damn extra point. And I was balling that game too, nigga. I'm talking about I had plenty of, I want to say at least 100 rushing yards, 100 receiving yards, and I had like 50 return yards on 1 kickoff return.
You know how I know you went off this game? In your highlight film,
there's
a lot of
plays in there. You see how big I'm going.
Just so you know, the team I'm talking about, if you ever go look up D-Base highlight, it's the white team with the orange and like the claw. It's like a bear paw kind of looking symbol. That's what is that team.
That's wild.
You were, God damn. But I remember because we were already at the playoffs.
Yeah, I threw a touchdown pass too. When I threw that bitch, and he still got it's on the highlight tape. I threw a pass. It was like good 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, you tried. Well, also, I mean, in high school, I don't know if you remember this. So we had a throwing competition, and this is it's me, you, Blanchard. I'm not kidding. It's me, you, Blanchard, Brian Reed.
Mm-hmm. I remember
you
Brian
won.
Reed. For real?
Yeah. It's not crazy. You don't even remember anything, dude. I remember, like, so we had a throwing competition. Who could throw the straight up the farthest? Not like just who could throw the farthest.
Yeah.
And it was other quarterbacks in it.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Let me do it," and you won. And it was one of the most, I will say, embarrassing moments of your life. But this is what made it fine.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, all of the quarterbacks are feeling it. It's just me. Because, I'm trying to win a starting job too, bro. This Michael Blanchard dude and then Brian Reed. And I had already started early in the season. So I'm like, I'm battling with these. It's like, all right, whatever. And then this nigga won the thing. And it was like,
that's really funny.
Well, you know what? I guess nobody won.
Yeah.
Because he threw it 80 yards and this means nothing. And you had to like tell yourself, like, you know what? Well, throwing it far is not even important. It's just about accuracy and passer rating.
You got to see the defense.
You got to see the defense and and I can run. And you start telling yourself, I can do other shit. I can do other shit. You know what? Fuck they Bates. They don't even play offense. So that's crazy. You don't remember, but God, fool. As you shouldn't. So you played in we're talking about your national championship game. I'm talking about one night in practice. I'm talking about hold up. I'm sorry. I'm talking about one moment of practice as we're talking about the national championship game. Woo! Okay.
So fast forward. He's lining up to the kick. Now I've noticed, and I could be wrong about this, but because just from the highlights, the dude has missed some important kicks.
He missed Mississippi State, which we saw.
Remember?
Yeah, we saw that kick. Yep.
To make it 20-something. Then I forgot. I probably think it was Kentucky.
He missed one.
You gotta know that he was Florida nigga, Florida white boy. So he walked with a different swag.
Okay.
So I will agree with that.
Cool to fuck with that nigga off the side. Like you didn't have to worry about. He gonna. And he'll tell you like I get the check. Plus he had the game-winning kick against Florida his freshman year.
Really?
And Auburn played in Florida. It was I want to say 06.
Chris Lee quarterback?
I just know that
maybe
it's him. It's just Auburn. It's a picture at Auburn, and you see it's like fucking all the Florida fans so sad, and Like that, yeah. And that's like one of the pictures of Auburn, him doing that shit. I'm pretty sure it was 06.
Damn.
Or maybe 07.
Damn.
But Tuberville was the coach, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
Damn.
Tuberville time. I remember that.
So
the
kick goes in.
I ain't even watched
the kick. You didn't watch. Okay, that's what I'm
Turned around from the side.
Do you watch the kick?
Just watch the fans.
You're like, I don't want to watch this shit.
Yeah, because
if he misses, I can't even.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So how?
But did you know what's going on? He's gonna make this.
I like we're at the 2-yard line. Fuck.
He's gonna make
Half
this.
yard line. Yeah.
He's got.
He's got to. Now he's going. No, you got to make this shit.
Yeah.
You got. This is what we worked for all season. Every
Yeah.
practice I've
Yeah.
ever seen you down there, where you've not been practicing with us, you've been down there
just
kicking,
doing that kicking.
and you
That's-
leave early before we run sprints.
And you-
Nigga, I noticed.
You don't go to no meetings, nigga.
You never go to a meeting. I've been in film. You haven't been there. And you were the reason we lost, but I didn't say nothing. Nigga, whatever. You ain't there. That's not your meeting. But you better make this.
You better make this one.
You better make this shit. Nigga, I've been
we
there.
let all the one Mississippi State go and maybe wherever the fuck the other one at. But this one.
You gonna make this
Make
shit.
this out, bro.
How do you know you won the championship? What is the moment that you were like, oh,
I wanna-
we're-
I
I
got
have
to
a
touch
national
that motherfucking ball, nigga. Kiss that bitch.
You like, I won that championship.
Nigga, yes. I like
That's
nigga,
hard,
That's we did that shit. Hell yeah.
He kissed that ball like, you nigga, I won.
I won, nigga. This
I'm kissing the ball. You
Yeah.
can't tell. I'm on national television.
Yeah.
Kissing
Nigga,
this
got
ball.
the shit tatted on me, nigga.
Ooh, come here, show the penis real quick.
I'm
Can you show
black
the-
as fuck penis, but yeah. BCS Tostitos, baby. Yeah. So,
Damn.
yeah, then. That
Damn.
nigga Daren had got the MVP. That was my roommate. So, nigga, when we got back to Auburn, we was turning up.
Yeah, well, he was all over sports like ESPN
Yes.
for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the greatest plays of all time, dude.
Yeah.
The not down. I've seen that play so many times.
Yeah, so that shit was crazy as fuck.
Damn, fool. So that's the 2010 national championship run.
That's a 2010 national championship run. Oh, actually,
What?
nigga, after the game, though,
What?
when I say we got going out, bro, I'm talking about niggas is not getting up for the bus for the plane the next day. Niggas in that bitch so fucked up for the night before. No going to sleep. Like,
Coach is mad. The coach is like, yep.
Nah, some coaches missed too.
Oh, everybody. Like,
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
I won the Natty. You think I give a fuck about tomorrow? I work because also it's like, nigga, this is what we worked for for 365 days.
Yes, nigga.
The other season ended. Last season ended.
And then we already had to get on it in the descent. Yeah, so that's, nigga, there wasn't nobody showing up to that bus that morning. Nigga, I think they pushed the shit back and everything.
That's hard, fool.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Damn.
I'm talking about niggas getting in that hoe looking like they had zero sleep and it smells like it. Like,
I love it.
yeah, nigga, it was loud. It was loud as fuck.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
You won a
That was the
Natty,
You won
bro.
a national championship. That's
You won the 2010.
fucking crazy.
That's forever, fool. That's what
And
makes
that's
it so mean. So
I
much.
wish
It's
we
forever.
could have been the last one though before they started the other new shit.
So you'd have
But
been the last one of that.
Yeah, but Florida State got that hoe though. Yeah, ain't Florida State get that? Yeah,
Yeah, they got it.
before they changed it. Yeah.
And then it was playoffs.
Who was before that? Alabama. Yeah.
Alabama won
year
right
after.
before that. Yeah, like right after y'all. I think
The year after we won, and they won the year before we won. So that's nothing about Alabama. Like, for a while, it was like, nigga, the last 3 natties is in this state, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's right. And then, like, I want to say at the time, like, last 4 or 5 out of, like, 7, it was in Alabama. Well, obviously, with Alabama.
Even the year Auburn lost, fool. It's like think about how many years it was because it was either Alabama or Auburn.
Yeah.
And then when it wasn't Alabama or Auburn, it was LSU.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's like,
then-
what are we talking about?
And then it was LSU play Alabama in the but them niggas play in the
And don't forget Georgia, who's also there all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
That's
but
who was there.
They're so chokolots. They always choke. Nigga.
Oh,
They
nigga, Georgia.
get
Yo,
shit right.
Georgia is the Cubs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Georgia be choke. I feel nigga, Jake
Look,
Fromm.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Choking, bro.
Georgia
Choking.
and the Falcons happened in the exact same year.
Ooh, no wonder that's the same place.
Damn.
That happened the exact same year. The year the Georgia choked against Alabama, and the year the Falcons lost to the Patriots. Exact same year. That's a rough time to be
Thank
an
God
Atlanta
sprinkled a
fan.
little fairy dust over there. This is cursing they dog. Georgia, you're not getting it this year, my boy.
No, not this year, dog. D-Base, thank you, bro.
Hey, I
you
appreciate
just came and
that.
spoiled the fucking 2010 run.
I hope it was
there's
great.
a million. Well, half of the audience in Alabama is very happy, and I'm sure the other half
Absolutely.
is extremely not.
Hopefully
Like
nobody has to die tonight over this shit.
yeah, bro. Listen to the episode. You had a good time. You listened to the whole thing. I know you mad, but you still liked it, which
But
is
you
weird.
still laughing and shit.
Yeah,
You cried a little.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Brother, we love you, man. Easy.
Appreciate you, man.
You know what I mean? You
There's a
came out to
reason.
do this
There's a reason you're the president of the beans, man.
President of the
You're
beans,
the
bro.
president of the beans.
because you want a
Appreciate
fucking natty, and that's the only reason.
Yeah.
That's the only fucking reason. Don't you ever forget it.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, thank
Love
you.
you, brother.